Alright, so welcome back everyone to session number 13 of our Torment of Ann campaign. Before we get started with our session, we'll do a quick recap and then we'll get into our game. So, where last we left off, you guys had been figuring a way to complete the 3 tasks appointed to you by the Deathwalkers to gain entry into the deeper recesses of this cult that is within Ann and find out more about the vampiric lifestyle and the society that is dwelling in the underbelly of the city. In doing so, you collected this tome. Seems to be some kind of rantings and ravings of a madman accounting for things that happened during the Age of Worship, which you were able to actually end up deciphering and reading and understanding and learning a little bit about this individual named Lord Creve, who was of the area, and attempted to drag the entire sort of vicinity of this area into a negative energy pool and was unsuccessful. And according to the writings of this mad lunatic writing, that Creve was now waiting and eventually would be trying to do this again when the time was right, essentially. So you learned that and sent a message to Rebaccalai, basically informing her that there are individuals working against you in your hospital. Here's the reasons. Go check it out on Hef Day if you don't believe us, kind of a thing, and see for yourself the proof that the city plots against you and your presence is not wanted here. Essentially, trying to get her to leave the city, basically, in whatever way possible. You ended up calling out Twon Regal through the means of slaughtering his good companion Stephen in the streets and tattooing a message on him to meet you at the quarry and to face you in the darkness in the mid of night. And Twon being apparently the individual of balls of steel, acquiesced to your request. Is that right? Anyway, came to the quarry that evening with a bunch of adventurers and a very powerful womb bearer as well. Laid waste to several individuals as you guys were able to convince Redmond and a few of his other minions as well, and Hansel, to join you in this large fight down at the quarry. So you had a bunch of allies with you. Twon and his brigade, we'll call it, were able to kind of sneak up actually on you guys a little bit, and battle ensued where many vampires were slain, including Redmond and Elspeth as well. However, as you were...
Many vampire?
Many. Many vampires.
I have large shoulders.
And amongst the dead as well was Twon Regal and all of his companions that were brought, including the womb bearer as well. So as the final strike from Evanora, from basically the top of the quarry in amongst the rocks, her and Hansel kind of just tandem behind this rock, shooting into Twon as much as possible. Several arrows deflecting off of his armor and his shield. One strikes true as you strike through the heart of Twon, and his death cries sound out into the city, and his body falls dead. You guys rush to Elspeth's side as she lays her head down for the last time. Her words comforting...
Fuck you guys.
Her last words comforted by Yura and informing him to look after Christoph. And that is where we will come into our game. So, as you guys are in the rain and the mud of the quarry and amongst the bodies and blood and disintegrated bones of those who were killed by many thunderous blows that sounded out into the night sky, into the rain, the thunder of this battle at the quarry echoing across the city. What do you guys want to do?
Do we bury her? Do we just leave her here? Do we bring her back? What?
It would be nice.
We didn't have a chance to bury Yura or Yuri or do anything with him.
She was a cleric. Should we say some words? I don't really know any, but...
She sailed down Dark Lord Whale. That is it. May she find eternal darkness. Well said. Anyway, what does she have on her body?
What does she have? What does Elspeth have on her that's worth
Oh, my sheet's
grabbing?
gone. I had 7 gold,
Wow!
Think like 2 silver and
You
like.
find 7 coins
Yeah.
like loose on her person.
Yeah.
God.
I had a prayer book. Like I had a priest's pack on me. So those little bits and knobs. This letter, this note that Redmond wrote that counts the 3 things that we have to do.
There's more blood on it this now.
Hard to read.
Honestly, that's pretty much it. She was a poor, sad, angry
Hot vampire.
girl. Hot girl.
Okay. Beautiful even in death. Again.
Do we bury her or burn her or?
I think we're going to slaughter 2 humans at once by taking Twon and Elspeth to the temple. And we can display Twon and figure out what to do with this one when we get there.
That is a good idea. I like it.
Now what about Twon? What does he have on his
Twon.
Yeah, what does Twon have on him?
You guys want to go over Twon's?
You sound like the vultures we are.
Well, they're going over Twon. I'm going to go over Redmond.
Oh,
Okay.
also a good idea.
Yeah, for the most part, he was wearing his clothes, which are largely turned to like radiant ash. But the javelin does still remain, and it is of no surprise. And I don't think it requires attunement, so I'm just gonna throw it up for free because you guys know what it already is. So you grab that. But he actually doesn't. I think maybe he was given a health potion that was Hansel. Correct. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, I did not give Revan a help potion.
Would he have any keys or anything on him?
I suppose there would probably be no, because he doesn't have a key on him to the room. Oh, maybe he would. I guess. Yeah. Perhaps he has a key on him. I would imagine actually. So he has a key to like the red basement and maybe a few rooms there that could be locked. Like maybe he has a master key set. I would say that realistically speaking, that's probably something that he would have.
It's just a skeleton key for that building.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to say like all rooms in the basement, basically. Just as a note. But yeah, he didn't really take a lot of other things with him to this fight other than the javelin and himself. And yeah, definitely his keyring. So, Elspeth, yeah, you have those things. So Twon.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Easy enough. I'm not going to make you guys roll for this because, well, that's just boring. So he is wearing plate armor. If you wanted to remove that from him, it would take a few minutes, of course, but he is wearing plate armor.
It's slowly
Do you want
not
this
being on fire anymore.
Yeah, it's hot to the touch, maybe still a little bit. You see the rain hitting it and like a still steaming.
Mick, drop concentration.
Yeah. You see on his, I'll just kind of describe a little bit, I guess. So as you like maybe pull off his visor, you see an elf male.
He's hideous.
Yeah, blood around his lips, you know. His hair is long and silky and white as snow. His features are sharp and his face handsome. His dark blue eyes,
Magnificent.
now the shine gone from them, but still piercing over this very strong, pronounced brow.
He's a caveman.
Whoever created this creature was a goddess.
Bunga bunga spite.
His suit of plate armor is of polished steel and stained black. You see very a number of scratches and scars where it has been taken blows over the years, and is very, very well used, but also very well kept. Polished steel, masterfully crafted and very imposing. I see on his hands two very unique styled steel, polished steel gauntlets. Each of them with pretty easy enough to distinguish the face of Burr when you see it upon each one, kind of molded and sculpted into it, and solid gold upon each gauntlet. He has a long sword as well. He has one extra great potion of greater healing that still remains. A silver chain. This has a pendant of an axe with a blade of flames upon it. Those who wish, or those who are proficient rather, can roll me a religion check if you'd like.
I don't think I am.
Intelligence is for nerds, bro.
Yeah, probably not anybody. I think that our cleric is dead now, so God only knows what that might be.
Well,
He has 2 torches that still remain, plus a tinderbox, water skin, some rope, a pouch that contains 12 platinum pieces, 42 gold pieces, 8 silver pieces. You see a ring with various keys, actually, quite a large key ring on it. And you see you find a notebook as well, as a prayer book too, but as a personal notebook as well. Within the cover you see what looks like an oath of some kind. It says, "Athea, guide us into darkness. Thus we are your hand. We are the good and lawful. We are the light to repel the darkness. With the axe of the sun, we strike at the shadow. Through the night, through the evil, through the chaos, we are the light." And then as you flip through, throughout this book are documents that are accounting vampiric activity in the city. There are mentions of deathwalkers. There are suspected vampires in the city, many names, a lot of which have been crossed out with notes next to them, dead, slain, missing, things like that. Amongst the names, you find the name Bruck-Leshner. It's mentioned several times, most of which are always with other notes beside them regarding the inability to get in contact with him in person. He seems to be busy all the time and has been for like a year.
wonder why.
Recent additions mark him as being missing after the fire at the quarry, and that all the workers have also disappeared as well. And that is what you guys find.
Very interesting.
Euro will start to take off that plate armor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I'll assist because I feel like that takes a while.
Sure. Yeah, it will definitely take less time if all of you
But
guys
you
do
look
start
into-
ripping his.
Upgrade yourself, Master Yoda.
Always.
Always. Okay. I like it.
I think somebody who is more so up close and personal with our enemies should have the greater healing potion.
I mean,
Not
I
a bad idea.
didn't take any damage that last fight, so maybe someone else should take that.
I'm a little hurt.
Damien, are you alright? Are you sick?
I'm just really upset
Oh,
because I really wanted to get the final blow on Twon. And it wasn't me.
Not
well,
about you at all.
And also my best friend.
sucks to be
My best friend.
so funny.
We shared so many
Do you know how
happy
good it felt, Damien, to take the final blow? I can't even go on.
I believe young Wick should take the health potion. He
Yeah.
seems to get in the tussles more than
He does.
most.
He's a very good finder of the bad times, yeah?
Yeah, maybe I should not be upfront or as much as I am.
Yeah, just hold on to it. Worst you can do is lose it.
What about these cool little gauntlets? What are these all about, eh? I can go investigate, do a little
Yeah, make me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at these, I think. Yeah, pretty good. That is not right. No, that's a 9.
9. Yeah, you can tell that there is magic emanating at bare minimum from these.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
take some more time. This is fun.
Yeah. As well as the sword.
Yeah.
Since Yura and Damien are taking off the armor, would the gauntlets not include that, and we could do a Arcana check as well?
Yes, I will allow for that for sure.
Thank you.
I like your rebuttal, sir.
Not great.
Not great. 5! Wait,
10.
5!
They might be magic.
Alright. We got no
They
idea.
might be magic, but
We'll
you'll
take
probably
some
you'll have to spend an hour with
Take
them
the rest of them.
Yeah, alright. Cool.
without identify. You'll have to
So,
spend
I has
some
a
time.
plate armor, I has a gauntlet, I has a long sword.
Don't worry. I'll keep these coins nice and safe.
Yeah.
It was my
Sure.
gear.
Actually, I can split them if you want.
I'm very wealthy. I don't need money.
Anybody like the key ring?
We should probably take that.
Speaking of key rings, I found a key on Redmond over there.
Yeah, it's like a whole ring. There's probably 10 or so keys on it.
It's probably to his personal chambers.
Probably a lot of people's personal chambers.
Yeah, it's
like
probably like a
paladin.
trophy thing, you know?
I mean,
Oh no, I meant Redmond's key.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Redmond's key. I thought we were
Yeah,
talking about Twan's
that's
keys.
also going to be good. Some good keys on
So
there.
mention of us
I
in
mean,
this book?
it's in Twan's book.
Yeah, the most important
If you
vampires.
want to roll me an investigation check, I will say there could be.
Not great.
As you're like flipping through.
We should also get going. Maybe we should look at the books later.
That's a good idea.
10.
10. Yeah, with a 10, you're like, I don't know, I don't want to spend too much time looking for random vampires did XYZ right now as you're in the rain at the moment.
Like,
And
where
there
are we
bodies
gonna
everywhere still,
string?
but
At the temple.
That's
the
a temple.
That's what we did last time. Right?
can
Can I
investigate
check
him,
the
you know.
bear? Quickly.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe send a message with this one.
Yeah.
How are we gonna move him? He's so big.
Well, his armor's off, so he's just a normal elf now, isn't he?
Yes, I'm still not a very large man. I don't carry things.
Large in ego.
That is what I am here for.
Sure. You carry everybody.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, they have
It's more than 3 of us.
a mace,
2 people could do it.
Cozy.
a religious icon, like a necklace, and some robes. They're wearing relatively unscathed for the most part. There's a little bit of damage maybe to their armor, but half plate.
Slave Paladin 1.
And that's pretty much it.
Oh, that's boring.
I'm going to.
They are
Does anyone want to have plate?
People of
half blade.
Plate.
Oh, I'm taking some half blade.
Okay, you can have the half plate. And a mace? Do you want a mace? Does anyone want a mace?
I believe I'm good.
I will leave the mace.
I'm going to spend a special spell slot to conjure 10 berries and eat them.
What time of night is it?
Would depend.
midnight.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know why mine keeps getting over there. I don't know what happens.
You leave it here.
Yeah, I think I know. Yeah.
So what next? What do we do?
To the temple.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we have to do
We have to string him up.
stuff.
Make an example of Twon.
I'm not.
We must go back to the temple soon.
Yeah, what time is it?
I don't know.
It's midnight.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
See, look, the moon's just super high in the sky.
That's
That's what I meant.
Alright.
Elizabeth wanted me to go contact your little brother.
Well, but these will be able to get in.
Bingo.
So they're first in
Bingo.
So who's carrying?
tomorrow we move Twon? Or should we do it now?
No, I think
The temple's all the way
we
on the
can
other
split
side.
up.
How are we
Yeah,
getting?
that's...
How are we getting a body across the bridge?
suspicion.
Oh, it is over there, isn't it?
It's going to be quite suspicious carrying.
Oh yeah, that's
I
gonna be
forgot.
tough.
What about Eastside Market? There's nothing going on over there. Why don't we just display his innards over there?
That's true.
Oh, what about the hospital? That's quite a demoralizing
Ooh, let's
place
do
to string
that.
up
That's not
paladin.
a bad idea.
Climb to the top of the hospital. Drape his body off by his intestines.
Yes, I like this plan. It's a good plan.
And then we burn the hospital.
And then we burn the hospital. Yeah.
But we need them to see him before we burn it, though.
Yeah, we don't burn the
Right.
hospital.
Yet.
Should we
Later.
burn Elspeth's body or bury her or
Bad-
what?
I say
What
bad.
would she want done?
Instead is dead. I'm not sure.
She didn't really leave a note or anything, so.
I don't think she was expecting to die.
If Nostra wants us to do something, show a sign.
Alright, we leave her behind. Perfect.
Let's go. No, it's a gas escaping.
Just this partially like fried skeleton, like.
Maybe we just bring it to her brother so he can do something with it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that's...
This will not come
Traumatize the
inside.
I'm
child.
sure the little boy would love to see his sister again. This charred skeleton.
He's probably already pretty numb from the, tribulations that he has gone through, but yeah, that's add one more, yeah.
That doesn't sound like the right thing to do.
I mean, we're not going to flaunt it, but like,
So we're all in agreement then.
yeah.
Sure.
So display the body to the to the hospital and then go head back to the basement.
To RB.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Arby's, yeah.
Oh, good.
So you guys are heading to the hospital.
Yes.
Alright.
Who is
As a reminder,
carrying-
there is a fair amount of activity, but mind you, it is midnight, so you're aware that the guards are, you've been to the hospital a few times. There are some guards there, so where approximately are you doing this, I guess?
Maybe we make a scene of it. We walk up to the hospital and say, "We've killed your paladin Twon! Everybody flee!" And then they run away. And we string them up.
Or there might be a womb bear there. We can fight again.
Oh, we did okay last time.
Yeah, you guys did.
And plus
you
there's
did
5 of
see
us now.
Room bears there last time, for sure.
There were 6 of us last time. We just got way down. Yeah.
I have very little resources left.
Let us go see the hospital.
Let's take a look.
Okay. Who's carrying his quite big dude?
I
shall.
will help.
Okay, 2 of us.
2 of us, that's fine. Yeah, you
I
guys
will
can
stand
manage.
by just in case.
I
Grab the
will
butt.
use, doing
Support
what
the
I
butt.
sneaking in the
Support,
shadows.
come on.
Skulking in the shadows.
So Hansel, he's been kind of beside you all the time, just basically like very impatiently waiting for you guys to flee the scene of this massive murder.
As we're like,
it's like a half an hour goes by, and he's just like,
Don't worry, we'll take care of anyone that comes by.
Unseen or unclean.
but he's just kind of going along with things for now, obviously. And so you guys are heading to the hospital. Okay, so dragging Twon with you.
I'm going to wild shape into a horse and telepathically tell you.
Can you be a horse?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure horses. It's like a war horse.
Not a war horse, but
Riding
like
horse.
a
Riding
pack.
horse
Like a
is
pack.
one. Yeah, riding horse is one.
Riding horse is like a half seer.
Pack mule?
I think that's right.
A donkey.
I think it's a riding
Pretty
horse.
sure you can, yeah.
Riding horse.
4th level's half CR, yeah, you're probably good. I don't imagine horses get higher than that. Yeah,
Like a war horse would probably be
you're
higher
fine.
than
You're
that.
fine. Yeah, so you can be a horse. To carry Twon's body with?
Well, I'm gonna say that to put Elspeth on.
Okay.
That's nice.
Okay.
Elspeth.
Charred body. As you guys carry Twon, it's only a few minutes like up the path, basically, guys. As you kind of come into the area, you see the public houses. Say for the sake of it, you guys can roll me. It's easy enough to see, to be quite honest. It's not like they're trying to hide. There are guards, patrolling around.
Oh no, I saw him.
To the point where the obvious noise from the battle and what have you, as you guys come up the hill and, with the horse, with yourselves, with Twon, you see like a group of guards that are just standing, waiting, watching in that direction that like catch eyes with you guys immediately. They're like, they're not really sure what to make of this from a distance, but you guys see them, they see you, kind of a thing. So
I drop the ankle that I'm holding.
Your champion
like-
is dead.
maybe 100 feet away from you guys at this point, or probably less actually, maybe 50 feet away. They're just kind of like steady behind their shields, kind of like pull their arms up, like the 2 of them just standing there.
2 of them?
There's
Yeah.
only 2.
Stop right there!
Your champion is dead, my friends.
I don't need you.
Do you wish to join him tonight?
Yeah, someone can make me an intimidation check. Intimidation check with advantage.
I will help with this, yes.
I think you actually should take it from here, maybe.
Oh, really?
How very good are you at that?
How very good are you at that?
Intimidation.
Am I very
It's not actually on this sheet.
It's not
because,
even on the sheet.
It was drafted. But it's charisma, yeah?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm good.
Is that an
at
early
charisma.
draft sheet?
Yeah, I used the very first one. You printed another one, but I already filled it out, so I was like, I'll just stick to this one.
That's fine.
I'm not proficient, but I can take it. Plus 5.
Why did I put this in? There we go.
Yeah, do the same.
Mine is 17 plus 5, so
Yeah.
22.
They're scared.
They both, look at each other.
It's the yeah! It really gets them.
Run away. Yeah, they just run away.
Alright, forward.
Oh, nice.
Keep on dragging.
Keep going.
as you guys are walking, those who are living in the vicinity, like in these houses, you see like eyes through windows, through the public housing, as it's kind of, barnyard style. You see people like looking over as you walk by with the body of Twon between them. They're all kind of like, hoping they're just not going to be a victim basically right now as you walk up to the hospital.
But we don't have any like pikes or anything. Like, do we? I have some daggers.
I have some pittons, Steve.
Pittons? Okay, that'd be good.
Don't worry.
We should also desecrate the body.
Oh, naturally. I was going to, yeah.
We cut off the hands and feet.
Yeah, a little bit of the schmeckel. I cut off the schmeckel.
Open the belly and put them back into the belly.
Yeah, I like it.
Make a spectacle.
I like it. Maybe give him like something called a Colombian necktie.
Take out his tongue, put it in his neck.
Yeah.
We could carve Oathbreaker into his chest.
Oh,
I like it.
That is very good.
You know what? That might be the most diabolical thing anybody said so far. Yeah, I like your thinking there.
Oh, we just put praise Nostra. Yeah.
Oathbreakers.
Oathbreaker is better.
Oathbreaker.
Oathbreaker, sacrifice, shut up.
Just Oathbreaker. Then everyone's like, was he an Oathbreaker?
Ah, yeah.
It doesn't have to be true. You just
Sully his name.
Yeah.
Sully his
Can't
name.
prove nothing.
Yeah.
He's dead. How would say
Accent is so fucking infectious.
I know.
So
I love watching
Literally,
each and every one of you fall between my
I think in my
legs.
head with his accent all the time.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, you know that there's like the south entrance, north entrance is more like the main where people go in. Where exactly are you displaying this?
Main entrance.
Main
Main
entrance. North side.
We should do something to scatter the people, though.
we do
I have
it.
some spells.
While they're doing that, I want to carve with my dagger Oathbreaker into his chest.
Okay, so as part of it, yeah.
Like a silent
Cosmic
individual,
brew.
very scary. You can do a bunch of chaos bolts. Honestly, you could just start killing people. They
Clip
run away
board.
real quick.
Also draw a lot of attention.
Poison spray.
Your attention's been drawn.
Yeah, like the hospital, it's not like the doors are open this time of night, but it is open to public still. If people are harmed, might be coming in. So I'd imagine, those who are less fortunate kind of around the edges, that sort of thing, like as you guys are walking by them, they kind of like scatter away naturally as several guards fled already and might have along the line been like, get the fuck out of
I will
here.
be fashioning a cross.
Of
Wood. Whatever. We can break something, is there a table or like a little bit of a wagon, a fencing, a fence, something. I'd like to look around for
yeah, if you want to rip someone's fence down.
Maybe like a
to
lantern
make
post. Lantern
post,
Sure.
yeah, that would be good.
This is fine. Like there's enough random stuff that you want to start dismantling the city to make it like a crucifix
It's
form. You
going
can
to
do
be a
that.
big upside down.
Oh, yes, I was going to say it should be upside down.
Yeah, no problem.
We do have all night, don't we?
We do have all night. I'd be
I don't
very
think we understand how much time it takes to make a cross.
It's not going to take long, I promise.
No, we'll just string him up. He'll be the upside down cross. We'll string him up upside down in the shape of the door.
Fine, can I put like a wooden plank so that his arms like this?
Okay, you.
That's what the pittons are for. Run them through his arms.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take a few hours to do this, but you
We don't
guys
have a
can
few
do
hours.
this.
We'll let him work on that while we do the real thing.
Hang him up upside down above the door.
Yeah, Oathbreaker
Just
written
building
right side
something.
up, across his belly.
Yeah.
Done.
That is good.
Alright.
Can we also?
As you're like still ripping down a fence. Like,
Want a finger? For like a souvenir?
No, I'm taking that bitch's finger later.
Oh, right.
I just think it's very disrespectful to take someone's hands and feet in the afterlife.
I agree. The
Yeah.
wanders around all like...
Stumpy.
Alright, should
like
we
it.
get out of here? Are we heading back to the red basement?
I believe we should, yes.
Alright guys, the cross is done. What happened? You did it without me?
We're already like around the corner.
Is there anyone outside the front entrance?
not
It's-
after you guys start doing that. People
Fucking
scatter.
debauchery.
Oh my god, it's okay. We'll worry about your toothache
So,
later, Timmy.
using rope and python, we nail him into the front of the building. Like, what does the front of the building look like? Like, what is it?
So yeah, like basically large door, stone structure, etc. Second floor, mostly, structural. There are probably a few like narrow windows to allow air to kind of flow through, what have you. But you'd be nailing them to the door if you're doing it in that fashion.
Yeah, I like
They
it.
have to take him down to open the door.
for.
We have spider climb. It'd be better if it was like something that's much more difficult for people to get to.
Yeah,
so
like based on how the structure would be built, there
no,
might
I just mean like above the door. Like,
Yeah.
like there's a roof above the second floor. Right?
like how a lot of these structures have the kind of beams that go through, and there's like brick and stuff between them. Yeah, you can find some like upper level beams that you could do this to if you'd like. Yeah.
So we strip him naked.
Okay.
Already done.
This,
Already done
I'll call for an athletics check from somebody, whoever's involved.
I'll
in
get up
this.
there.
I get up there too.
I lost on what's
You
actually
know,
happening.
carrying him up a building and then also pinning him down into the structure of it and all that sort of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, that is a 21.
Okay. Wow. Byron's having his best day.
Yeah.
We're just making a spectacle of him, like putting him above the front entrance, so that when people walk up, they see like his
So
upside
he's
down.
upside
hanging
down
body. Yeah.
above the entrance.
I'm a horse.
Splayed out in like a T pose, but upside down.
Yeah.
So he's by his feet.
Get spilled.
Yeah. Cut spilled,
Hands missing.
hands missing.
It's not right, you know.
Ears cut off.
Okay.
Oh, and don't do too much on his face. I mean, they need to know it's him.
Ears.
If you want the ears, you can take the ears.
Maybe like
I was really upset when I couldn't take a finger, so you can take the ears.
Take it around.
Okay.
Exactly.
I did a little doodle just to remind myself of what you guys did.
Sure.
He's just drawing his
Show me
carved
who.
up body. Oh, yes.
It's a stick figure, yeah.
I love it.
So is that going
Yeah.
for it?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Unholy church.
So yeah, it does take you guys probably at least an hour or so to do this, and maybe an extra little bit. In that time,
Yeah,
you are left to your devices as the, those who might come between you and your task, perhaps with the thought of coming around, perhaps not, seem to be taking that wide berth appropriately and not wanting to fuck with the things that just took down one of the most powerful defenders of the city.
Does anybody get curious and poke their head out?
You definitely notice people doing that, especially in their homes around you, as you're like nailing him down in the middle of the night. And, those who are in their homes, you would definitely see their heads in the window
How
frames.
far away are they?
30, 50 feet, some of them maybe at most.
That's very close. These are thin streets.
Very close. This is
I got
exactly what we're
spell
working
slots to
with.
spade. I just want to kill people.
Random violence.
Random violence, yeah.
Yeah, there are, during the process of this, there are a lot of people that you could, 10 or so people that would be at least curious enough to peek their heads out of their windows.
Blast.
And obviously those who were around the hospital and maybe even within it fleeing as well.
If I could, I'd prefer to kill the doctors and nurses than the random civilians.
If you want to go inside and do
No,
something.
I mean like the people fleeing like around the area, you know what I mean? Like
Oh.
the staff. The people
Let's see.
who...
Kill the porters.
Exactly.
I could eat.
Let's say as maybe people are clearing out here and there, roll me a perception check to spot out one of the workers, perhaps.
They got scrubs on, don't they?
30-20.
Okay. So there are, I would say as they're nailing them down, you see in one of the windows of the hospital, the face of, first of all you would see the white robes, I guess, but you see a beautiful bald elven woman behind, underneath the robes as well. Smooth, round head and rapes drawn, and her face is just aghast with horror. As you see another hand go onto her and just pull her away from the window.
Can I kill her?
Yes.
You want to try?
Yes.
You'd have to go inside to do so, but
I saw her face through the window, yeah?
Yeah.
So I have line of sight.
Mhm.
Can I just cast a chaos bolt at her face?
sure if you want to. You do recognize this as a wound bearer.
Sure.
Okay.
Perfect. Say less.
Roll me attack roll. Definitely going to give her cover for the sake of being in the window.
Half cover?
Yeah, just a little half cover.
Oh, baby.
It's a good... It's got better.
But he's using some.
5 random violence. 7 is 12. Is 4. 16. Yeah.
16 misses as you hurl this chaos bolt of like twisted energy towards the window. You see the hand that's kind of on her shoulder. Just pull her just enough away as you see it like splash against the frame, essentially just missing this person as they're pulled away from the window.
Ah, shit. Well, that show showed her. I totally killed one, guys. Didn't you see that?
Death Eater shit there.
I think we should get out to the streets.
Yeah, I believe it is time to go, yes.
Oh yeah.
I think oh, I should do a Death Eater symbol of the sign of Nostra just above the hospital.
Yeah.
Silent image in the sky.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah,
So, okay, so yeah, you guys, I mean, that happens at some point during the stapling of Twon.
I'll do it like as we're leaving, so it lasts for 10
Okay.
minutes after we're gone.
Okay. So as you guys are leaving the hospital at this point,
Yeah.
satisfied with your display?
Very satisfied.
Okay. You're heading to the red basement?
I'd like to be stealthy about it so we don't lure anyone.
Okay.
I'll follow him.
Drink for shadows.
Trick for shadows.
Alright, you guys can roll me all of you roll me stuff checks. In that case then.
I don't know, he needs
So
more.
might as well.
What?
No! 24.
Okay.
16.
Oh, wait.
Wait for it. Oh wait, no.
15.
Scale mail gives me disadvantage.
15?
Yes.
12.
11.
Go on, pizza.
Alright. So as you guys make your way, it's not a long walk, but it takes you guys maybe 10 or so minutes through the streets, through the dark shadows. Fucking bad stealth check. Evanora, Yura, Demi, literally all of you actually would notice. So as you are making your way to the red basement, as you kind of get to the cellar entrance, you notice that there is an individual lurking, maybe around this building here, who is kind of peering down and is watching you right now. As you look in their direction and they catch a glimpse of you guys noticing them, you see them kind of duck around for a moment and disappear again behind a building.
Did anybody see who that was?
I pull out my bow and arrow.
At bare minimum, actually, suppose you would notice their height at bare minimum. Do-do-do.
Play another mini character?
Yeah, baby.
Once I find them. Yeah, they were definitely maybe childlike in size, 3 feet somewhere in there.
Tim. It's evil Tim Mitt.
But yeah, you would notice that someone at least is following you to some degree.
I think it's a child.
Oh, I love those. It's like a late night snack.
Let's go get it.
Okay.
I will go around left.
Okay, I'll go right.
I'll go. Well, yeah. No, she can go stealthy. I will go. I'm great with children. No, little man.
Oh no.
Yes, I would like to make you a toy.
It's some candy.
Jesus Christ. I'll go left. I just want to kill it.
You guys want to try and find this person?
Like a normal person.
Who's going after them?
So
Me.
I think you guys are going left and right. One saying I'm going straight for the person. She's like, hello, I see you now. It's okay.
You're
Try to
gonna
sneak
go with. What's your name?
Byron.
Byron, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Alright, roll me perception checks.
Okay.
I'm just going to be staying as a horse at the front. At the.
Still staying with you. He's like,
Dirty 20.
12.
11.
22.
Yeah,
Okay.
me and my boy Yoda.
so you guys rush towards this area.
Oh, I'm being stealthy.
Okay, well, it can't be both. You can't be running after them or being sneaky. One of the two.
I was running. I was sneaking.
Fast.
Fine.
Just run. You'll run.
I'll be running, I
You'll
guess.
be fine.
It can't be both. It
No,
really
you
can't
run
be.
close to the ground.
You're either trying to catch up to them to see them, or you're not gonna have that opportunity.
All right.
Naruto.
I will be running.
So 22 was our highest.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys rush around to the edge of this building, some of you heading straight to where you saw that person, a couple of you otherwise heading like around the sides. You guys get there and kind of like, but there's nobody there.
Sneaky boy.
Look up.
Anyone upstairs?
Make me a survival check, I guess.
Yeah.
Must have been the wind. I'm gonna go for the for the red basement.
I'll go for a little survival.
Mhm.
Feeling survivally. Which is an 11.
With the rain and the amount of foot traffic that's in the mud around you,
Yes.
not also being much of a tracker, I'd imagine.
Definitely a boy.
Yeah,
A small child.
hard to tell what it could have been.
Do I notice any tiny footprints out of the ordinary? Like, in comparison to.
If you want to try to make a survival as well and see if you can track anything, sure.
But that would be
Insufficient.
It looks like
Nat 20.
What?
26.
Plus what?
Fast what?
There are some footprints that lead off in this direction and then basically shift sharply through another alleyway. It seems as if they ran away in the opposite direction, basically.
What do you see, Evanora?
Little footprints. They look
Should
like
we follow?
they look like they ran off.
Whatever's following us will find us eventually.
Sun will be coming up soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, alright.
Let's go to the basement. Maybe we can loot what's his names. What's his nuts, his place.
Should we set perhaps a trap outside of the door just in case we have any unwelcome visitors?
I would, but I'm pretty tapped, you know?
Pretty tapped, alright.
Yeah, I'm very tapped.
Oh, there's full of vampires in here, right?
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea for them to come in here, Levi's, but, you know,
Alright.
let's see.
Let us go.
Yeah.
Enter the
Heading down.
red basement.
Okay. So, as you guys head down to the thumbing and drumming of the red basement. Wait. This is where we're at.
It's coming.
Yeah, they again inquire if you're going to stay and will charge you money. If not, they will ask you to leave.
What about the head of Redmond? Will that get us in?
I don't think they have us.
Head of Redmond, he's the head.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Look, it's 2 gold if you want in the room.
Evanora, didn't you come into some money today?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Why don't you be
Thank you
nice?
for the reminder. I will be kind and cover us all.
Thank you.
12 gold.
I would like a room as well.
Alright. Where in the god of
Fine.
mighty hell is
We're down
my
one.
red
You're
basement?
John Wick. Are you still that horse?
No, I would have came. I'm
Horses getting free, right?
probably carrying Elspeth's body.
Okay, here, yeah. 2 gold to enter, and then rooms are 5. So,
Do you have those keys from Redman?
I do.
I'm getting
Yeah.
ourselves a room.
Okay, yeah. And do you want me to bring?
Getting Hansel and I a room and then I'm covering. Does anyone else want a room?
I would like one, please.
2 rooms. 2 rooms as well. So.
okay.
Thank you.
Renting some rooms, paying the fee, renting rooms, etc. Say, Nora, room 1,
That's your guy.
and Byron's taking another one.
Oh man, come to the bar.
Room 2.
Mini shirt guy.
It'll be 10 gold
Mini shirt
altogether.
guy now.
Alright, I have 10 gold.
And then 2 for each person who's entering as well.
Okay.
Hansel's not included in that as they considered him prey.
Perfect. Craig gets in free.
So it'll be 10 gold, I guess,
Just like
for everyone
ladies getting
else.
free.
So 20 gold total.
20 gold total, I
Okay.
suppose, yeah.
Done.
Oh, that is very kind of you. I didn't expect
Alright.
to that.
You know the rules. Metal shirt guys in there too.
I'm gonna hand Yura the
Yeah.
keys and kind of start to follow, but then kind of wait before it goes down, before we get down to the hallway.
Okay, yeah, Hansel's happy to go into the room as soon as possible.
I
He's
escort him
I
to the
don't
room.
want to be anywhere near these vampires.
I escort him to the room.
Okay.
Dear, dear Elspeth entrusted me to her brother. I will see to the boy.
That's a good idea. We should go see him as soon as possible.
I should go see him.
Yes, the two of us will go see him and make sure that he's all right.
Go get a nice drink.
Oh, yeah, I want to go and after I
For the boy?
him.
Just go get a
He's so young. That's so fucked up.
I know you guys killed them earlier tonight.
What?
There hasn't been any new additions now.
Oh, that was a couple nights ago, I think.
That
No, that was
tonight.
that was like today.
Like a few hours ago.
Oh. So,
You're still carrying your vial on you.
I want live blood though.
drink.
I like the real thing.
I'll check to see if there's a dead body in the red room.
Yes, there are dead bodies.
Yeah.
Right.
There were 2, I think, that were still alive, but you guys made short work of that.
Well, I don't need healing. I'll just grab a goblet and bring it back to the room.
No, wait a second. Sorry, no, I'm dead.
It's a couple nights ago.
At least one. We
You
said
guys
4
all
days.
fed before you left as well, so it's not like a
Yeah,
concern.
yeah.
But yeah, you can help yourself to some blood, of course.
Okay.
You guys paid your entry fees. You can do what you like until you leave, and you have to pay
Okay.
again.
Euro's just gonna make his way to Redmond's room. He's in the hall.
Do you want my help here?
Hold back a moment. There might be some
Okay.
explaining done.
I'll be in the room here, but come and grab me once you
Okay.
talk to the boy.
He's just like swinging the key ring around.
I'm just like watching it, like.
Euro sees
I'll be around.
sign of getting out
So
again.
you're heading to the office. What's else? Where is everyone else going? Just as a
Did you were going to say what's Elspeth doing?
no.
Oh, that's what it sounds
I'm going to my room
Okay.
and I'm going to be unloading and trying on my new half plate.
Okay.
I'm going to the room to Hansel.
Inside a little
Okay.
makeover.
Damien.
I'm gonna wait till he goes in the room and I'm gonna run up and pass my ear against the door.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the office or Byron's room or Hansel's
Which room?
Which room? I guess. Okay, the office.
Way to Byron.
I'm holding
Drink
Hans's
bath
body,
while Byron-
waiting down the hall for Yura.
Okay, so you're just in the hall with her,
Yeah.
her body.
Kind of like further down.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe a little stealth check, I guess, for the sake of it, Damien.
What? You're being sneaky. No one's looking.
I'm looking directly at
Well,
you.
Wick, you wouldn't be able to hide from him. It's more about pressing against the door, I guess.
Rolled a 4 plus 2. Feeling very happy.
Just scratching at the door.
I'm not scratching. I'm just being obvious by this.
Just being a little obvious
Press
in your
against the door.
presence.
Talk louder.
Makes a good. What did he say? I mean,
Your initial like as you go to press against the door, it just moves on its hinges a little bit
I just
as the
bump
door
my
is
head
not
into the door.
100% tight, and it kind of like locks a little bit. But as Yura, you have the keys, you can unlock the door, and
He's just gonna give like a little knock.
I'm gonna kind of like a little homebrewy in this regard a tiny bit because it's not like there's a transfer of ownership in terms of things, but
it's not-
you know, you carry the keys, so you kind of are
This
the
is what I'm wondering.
dweller or
It's not
the
a spell
resident,
or
you know what I mean?
anything, right? It's against you.
So you, like, since you have his keys, so you're usurping that ownership. So whoever has the keys, I guess, or I'll say if like you guys as a group, you want to collectively agree that you guys can all access this place as you so fit.
is it
see
Redmond's
fit.
dwelling or is it
It's Redmond's.
your brother's dwelling now?
Technically
Now that Redmond's
Redmond's-
dead,
Yeah,
your brother
no,
lives
he
there.
was just a slave.
But like
let's
once
call
the
it.
He
the
doesn't
dwelling
own
owner
it.
dies, they are no longer dwell there, so it's not a dwelling. So you should be able to go in. But
He owns
Was he
the keys.
shunted?
Yeah,
Was the
I'm gonna
brother
say that
the
the,
boy lives
the
there.
transfer
that's
of
his
ownership.
dwelling, right?
yeah, the transfer of
Sorry,
ownership will go over to the key holder in this capacity.
Alright. Key holder owns everything.
Key holder owns for the sake of it.
Let's go.
I like it.
Finders keepers.
For like this unique situation, for sure, at least. And okay, so as you open the door, and you know, there's a little bit of a different vibe in here, but it's quite cozy. You see the desk to the right. You know, you see like the edge of a bathtub and like the kind of arms draped over from a victim within who's just kind of like softly moaning. You see in the far left corner like kind of a corner of cushions and blankets and curtains and things like that, and then you see the edge of a bed that kind of juts out as well. But as you enter, you are met with a voice.
Yeah.
Elspeth?
No.
What's that?
It's me. You see like a little boy come around the corner, but behind him you see the like astral figure of Elspeth with her hand like on his shoulder.
You must be young Christoph.
That's me.
So, I can see you see that as well?
Her?
Yes.
Yeah, she's still here. She told me everything.
Okay, that saves me a lot of work.
She said that you'd probably miss a bunch of details anyway, so better for her to tell me.
Fuck's this ghost!
Not miss, but merely not say.
Maybe that's true.
And miss the unimportant parts like her dying.
She told me about that too, obviously. She told me that Redmond died too.
This is her. A glorious day for us all.
Except for
My sister.
Elspeth.
Except for her.
Like,
Yes, of course.
she'll kind of push him, like as if she was pushing him. He'll walk towards you, but as he walks towards you, she away.
Now, dear Christoph, this cannot be easy for you.
No.
But know that I too have lost a brother, a sibling, most recently. Elspeth too was among those I was reborn with. So I consider her family too. So now you are this family. And you will be my brother.
I put up my hand.
I shall call you Yura.
Yuri!
Sorry.
I know it's
My own name.
You will be Yola Junior.
So,
Damien
How
was
is it?
listening to this.
Euro. Euro.
Hungry. Do you mind 1 second? Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the dying body in the bathtub. And I'll look at Yura and I'll say, I've never actually done this before.
it comes easy.
The tiny little boy teeth come out. Well, I guess they're always out, but... And he'll like... get up really close and he'll kind of like close her mouth a little bit so she's not... Yeah, that,
Gasping into
yeah,
his
so that
face.
kind of stops a little bit.
You'll
And he'll
never
like
that.
slowly, like you're puncturing into like an apple, you know? So it's like there's resistance and the two like...
It's almost worse.
And he'll suck away at her. Gib.
That's your first one.
We never done
that
before.
You started with one without having to bite someone?
We assume Byron bit somebody at
That's
some
bullshit.
point.
Byron's a sexy man. He definitely
Oh,
murdered a
okay.
couple. He used Ted Bundy before. You guys met Ted Bundy.
Ned Tunney.
That's sexy.
Ned Tunney.
Doctor? Yeah.
Give. I don't think explain. Still a little confusing, but I guess I'm part of this and I'll help. I guess.
I'm sure you will. Well,
I'll show him around Redmond.
show me this, my new abode.
Yeah, and as well, you're roll me a perception check as well on top of, as you're like looking around on top of which.
Find it cool. Chester. Safe.
17.
Yeah, I'd say like as you see, Christoph taking his bite, the loose rags, torn clothes that he's kind of been wearing that are, not the prettiest or most well kept. Slip a little bit, and you can see the edgings of a mark on his back that kind of comes up the spine. It almost looks like a tattoo that continues down underneath their clothes as well.
What is this on your back?
Oh, this.
Can you gonna very gingerly just pinch at it, and, whatever rags are on the boy.
Rag off the shoulder.
Ragged up.
Yeah.
You see the symbol of the Deathwalkers on my back.
So you are part of this all.
And I'll say, that.
This little thing.
No. Redmond said that it was a mark about me. He told me to cover it up and to never tell anyone.
You are deep as his blood goes. Nevertheless, it's kind of flash his wrist. You are part of this.
I guess I am. I'll show him around. This is where Redmond used to do his books.
Perfect.
This is where he would sleep.
This is right.
This is his secret entrance outside of the red basement underneath that goes around the corner. So yeah, there's a secret entrance on the side where Brendan's bed is.
Oh, cool.
I'll show him that.
Yeah, it's the stone wall essentially. You see, it just looks like stone. Very, very similar to the one that you guys found in the basement of the hospital. As you easily, it just kind of and pushes aside, and you see a tunnel that goes downward, and that does lead to another secret wall that is into the hallway.
There's not
take a little skip.
much else here, am I right? I mean, he has his desk and stuff, but yeah, that's there. I've never gone in there ever because I'm not.
Well, these restrictions are taken off of you now. You are more or less free.
I'm opening the door.
You can hear the clanking of bottles initially, and as there are a few other doors. So there are. Let's roll this. Alright, so there's 13 right now, actually.
The disgust.
So yeah, within the drawer are 13 vials, or something, the drawers, 13 vials of fresh, uncoagulated, stored blood.
Let's go.
And then the other drawers, there are various coin purses amongst them, and totaling up a total, which I didn't write down, but I have all the numbers.
Totaling up total.
161 gold pieces.
Woo! I just give it all to your.
With you?
Totaling up our total.
Yay.
He's back, baby.
Yeah.
Has mine now?
I'm rich, bitch.
You just handed the keys to a multi-million gold business
Operation.
yeah.
Well, you got no blood bitch now, though, so please don't make me the blood bitch.
Joke's on you, Krista.
Your job hasn't
What was Kristoff's job before? I forget.
The blood bitch. He would drain people's blood and Red would just bring him bodies and he would drain it over time, essentially. And
bloodletter.
And make it uncoagulated so that Red could sell it. The vials that you could buy at the Red Room. Kristoff was the one making them. He was a little blood monkey.
Was he always a
He
vampire?
took my keys, he took my job.
No. He's turned into a vampire. 2 years.
Oh, okay, I see. I missed that.
Little fuckers burned down my last house.
Elvis didn't really tell you also.
That's fair. That's probably why I don't know it.
So yeah, you guys are able to raid whatever useful things there are. Large, comfortable bed as well as cushions, things like that. You've never really been allowed on the bed. You sleep on a wooden, hard bed-looking surface.
I can make you some nice stuff for it. Make you feel like a boy again.
Yeah, next to a pile of skeletons and stuff. It's bad. But it's actually a lot like Byron's.
Well, Christoph, I believe it's time to introduce you to the rest of the family.
Yeah, I've heard all about them.
Yeah, nothing good, right?
Some good stuff.
Okay, let's go. Damien!
I walk quickly down the hallway. So I wasn't there.
Like against the wall.
Oh!
We all hear you scuttling down.
Not scuttling. Gracefully wafting.
Stomping.
Gracefully.
Got it, scuttler. I'm gonna open up the door of the hallway. Oh, wait, you have the body.
Yeah.
This is yours now.
What is going on?
Is that my dead sister?
Yes.
We didn't know what to do with her, and it felt wrong to just leave her where she was. And we didn't know whether or not she would want to be buried, or cremated, or...
Given to her brother.
That's actually not really my sister. It's a body.
So.
Doesn't matter what you do to it.
Okay.
She feels the same way.
Throw it in the river.
She feels the same.
Oh, yeah, he's still working.
Oh yeah, don't worry. He talks to dead people. It's fine.
So, our young Christophe here is seeing his sister.
Okay.
Seeing his sister, or his sister is there?
You heard what I said.
That's probably the
I'm
least,
sorry, this is not my first tongue.
It's probably the least craziest thing that we've discovered. You know.
She's still around.
Sure. And we died and we're not dead. It's fine.
That's all, sir.
Well, if it's anything to you guys, I would like to bury her as a friend.
Okay. That has nothing to do with you having to keep a skull, another one?
I have a skull. I don't need another voice in my head.
Oh.
Friend.
I hear the talking and I open the door.
Can you shut up? I'm trying to have sex in here.
Quiet down. I'm trying to
You're ruining the
obnoxious sex.
And that's your aunt. Nora.
You're ruining the mood. Who is this?
Above table. Was he missing an arm?
Yes, he has no arm.
He only has one arm, yeah.
He has one arm. Yeah, sorry, he has one arm.
Where did that come from?
My.
This is ours now.
It's ours?
It is his brother.
She had a brother?
She gave us a...
Oh, right, yeah, she told us. I didn't... she didn't tell us he was here.
It's very Evanor. Like, she had a brother.
She had a brother?
Funny.
Hi. Pleasure, you look like her. Kind of.
Yeah, she had two arms.
Yeah.
That comment was
throwing me off
that comment was disarming, you're right.
Disarming.
Well, it's
I would give you a hand, but that was just really tasteful.
Lord.
I drag Hansel out. I'm like, this is Hansel. He's not for eating.
He's your uncle.
Shove him
This
back
is so
in.
weird.
I didn't hear good things about him.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, I'm like fitting up my pads and my half plate.
Like half of it on.
Yeah. Fine. Hello. I'm trying on some new clothes.
I don't give you my hand. I'm like,
Oh, right. Is it a lefty thing? Is that why you can't shake stuff? All right. I'm sorry. I'm new at this. But you know what? I can maybe potentially fashion you something. Would that be nice?
okay.
Clothing or hand or, a haircut? I don't know.
I kind of look like a little rat boy, actually. A little
Maybe a bath. Maybe a bath. Like a
Streeter
new bed.
chin for sure. Yeah.
You look disgusting.
Maybe cut off that little
no,
rat
this
tail you
off.
have going on.
So very much like Elspeth, yeah.
No, she was hot.
She was hot,
She
but she
became
looked
hot.
disgusting.
Kind of hot. She was hot.
She was hot.
She was hot in that dirty right.
She was hot, but like in a dirty,
college
like
kids.
punk rocker in the middle of a mosh pit type of way.
She was hot in a poor kind of way.
Yeah,
Dirty
exactly.
unwashed jean jacket.
Exactly. Oh, live.
Yeah. So we can do it all, whatever you like.
That sounds great.
What would be your dream outfit, little Christoph?
A shirt.
Shirt that covers my whole body.
What's your favorite color? Do you have a favorite color?
Do you know what color is?
Blue like the sky.
Let me
I know.
see how pale you
Long
are.
time.
There's no shade. You're white with the shade of white, a little bit of light red.
Black.
Black? Okay.
Black's a good color.
Okay.
You're overstimulating
Are
the
you,
boy.
do you
Great
like
for hiding.
gold trim? I can with some gold trim
Something.
for making a
Subtle.
pirate. Yeah, subtle? Okay, I'll get rid of the pirate frills. Okay, we'll make it work. Okay.
Just a shirt that covers my hair.
Yeah, of course. Maybe we'll work on that arm too later. Could be fun.
You can make me an arm?
Well, I don't know, can I, God?
Might take a few weeks, but
God.
Dear God.
You know, potentially. I made this whole mechanized suit. Yeah, I could make an arm.
Can I help him bury
yeah, I mean, it might take a few weeks, of course, for sure.
I'll come with you.
Definitely count as one of the infusions.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna make my way out carrying the body,
Okay.
Come.
What are you doing with that?
burying her.
I suppose I'll come with then.
Yours gonna go back to Redmond's room.
Just swing the key
I
around.
I will go up there, but I'll be taking
like that
measurements
big.
of Kristoff while the ceremony is being taken place.
Oh, this isn't distracting.
Just stand still. I don't.
Which way do you dress?
Hansel will come with Eleanor as well. You guys are going into the woods, or whereabouts would you like to bury, I suppose?
Maybe I'm not.
Because the woods
Looking up
are
to the
like,
water?
you're adjacent to the forest, it goes on.
The
from
waters
here.
are very wise.
What's
Wick
just
personally
looking
would
over the water?
would try to go more deeper into the woods, but
Not too much.
that's more or less just his personal preference.
You know what's outside and the what's there, Vicky.
I at least don't get caught in them.
Yeah, that's true.
While this burial is going on, Yura will be examining the gauntlets.
Okay. So we spend an hour with them, which is plenty.
The card. Is it ogre gauntlets?
Yeah.
What are they?
Ogre gauntlets.
Nice.
They make your strength 19?
Yep.
No, that's a 90?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. It's really good for our level.
Yep.
They're quite good for
That raises
a
it
thing
by
to
one.
have.
It could be good
That's big.
for
man.
me.
I was gonna say, what's your strength?
8. It could be very good for me.
So those are those.
Why?
Who has
If there's more time, he'd be looking at the longsword.
Yeah, I was
He'd
gonna
be
say
like
that.
kind of like putting all the Twon stuff on the desk.
That one would be pretty simple. It's just a +1 longsword.
That's gonna be yours.
That's easy
Holy
enough.
Avenger?
I know, not those.
It's not all the
It was made better through him,
Green flame blade.
imbuing it with more power, essentially.
Yes, divine flame.
But it's still a very, very well-crafted sword that has, little flaws to it, even though it's certainly seen a lot of battle. On the hilt is encrusted like the symbol of the Oath of Devotion, however, though, and that rather the Oath of Thea in terms of this blazing axe of sunlight, basically on both, like a double-headed axe with blazing sun on the edges of the axe.
Where on the sword is that?
Like right on the hilt, right on the middle of it,
it's like
essentially.
okay.
Sick. Dope.
Nice.
Nice. Oh.
So you guys go outside to find a decent place somewhere in the woods, but not too far to deal with any lights or things like that.
I want to stay away from the lights.
All right. So as you guys are journeying out, Hansel will kind of talk to you, Evanor, as you guys are walking into the woods. It takes maybe 10 or 15 minutes walking into the woods before Wick kind of settles on a spot that looks appropriate. But he'll kind of be like, Evanora,
Yes.
now, as I have what I would consider fulfilled my obligation to your companions for rescuing me, there was something I would like to inquire and suggest, and I'm just going to be blunt about it. You are a woman now, and I do believe this city is a place that is going quickly into darkness, and I feel as though there are only two paths, one that leads away and one that leads down that dark road. I know which path I want to travel, and I'm only wondering and asking if you would travel down it with me.
And what path is that?
To leave this place kind of grabs your hand. Evanora. You know I have deep love for you. And that love is changing in strange and somewhat confusing ways.
Yes,
Together we can travel the lands. We can find a cure for you. Here there is only darkness. I see the path you are pursuing, and it will corrupt your soul.
My soul's been corrupted long ago.
What we do has integrity. We do not always kill those who are... That is definitely the first paladin that I have slain. Not you have slain. I took part in that. Oftentimes, the greedy, the politicians, those who deserve death are my preferred targets. I feel as though the slaughtering of the innocent, the rampant murder without cause other than to feed, this tugs at my soul more than I can bear. My plan is to leave the city. Now that I am free of my obligation, moral obligation, I only ask that you come with me.
I'm not sure that I can. Still have unfinished
Can
business.
find a cure.
Well, what if I don't want a cure? Would you consider joining me?
I don't know what that will take me.
I'll think about it.
It'll take you down to Pound Town. That's where it's gonna take you.
At least think about my offer and I'll think about yours, alright?
Yes. I feel as though opportunities to leave will grow shorter and shorter. Give it to the end of the week.
Alright.
Go on, your friends are waiting. Wait here.
Alright. And I just gotta like grab his hand, squeeze it, and then just kind of walk.
As she walks away, can he be like looking at everyone like building, this grave, and then Elspeth just appear directly in front of his face, and then like a flash of her dead like astral projection. I fucking said this was gonna happen. I told her as fucking such.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Sus.
that happens. Definitely startles him.
Yeah. It's like have you watched Hill House?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I
I think Hill House is pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But I picture
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
in the car.
Yeah, yeah.
Say like else, or no, you kind of glance back and he's just like staring off into the ground, like lost in his thoughts. As you kind of hear the like last
Well, I was gonna double molder.
boulders,
Oh,
rather.
right.
Or the make a grave.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Before you put the body in, I want to like kiss my hand and then forehead. Because I ain't putting my lips against that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, as I put her down, I'm gonna have her clutch one of the vials of blood. Be like, well, in case you get thirsty. And I'm gonna earth bend the
Sweet.
grave down.
Cool.
As her lifeless corpse descends down into the earth and is buried, giving each of you guys who are participating there a point of inspiration.
Hooray!
I was dancing with my shirt guy. Do I also?
Oh, you didn't come with?
Definitely is in character, so let's go point of inspiration for all.
Yay. I'm just fucking hand them out now, right?
It's a little bit of a moment. So as you're the only one in the office right now.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's not at all.
Who died? As you are kind of going through things, looking over the gauntlets, maybe trying them on, trying to sort out whatever you're doing, you do hear kind of knocking on the door.
Yes.
May I enter?
Of course.
Is it unlocked?
Yeah.
Okay. You see a small gnome who you recognize as an individual who you saw at the Thieves Guild. See swooping bangs of brown soft hair, dark brown padded cloak and a coat essentially with a high collar and kind of laced underneath. As she kind of softly steps in, you see this large mess of curls underneath this soft floppy fabric hat essentially as she kind of walks in.
Yora's got this he's sitting back in a chair, feet kicked up on the desk, gauntlets.
Oh yeah, Dr. Claw.
Taking to things rather nicely. Very interesting. Seeing as how Redmond did not make it, as I saw.
So you must be the one we saw outside.
I am a watcher, yes.
Pleasure.
So, he was kind of your contact for those within, and I actually am going to have to take the reins on that right now, and it would be appropriate if we had an exchange of names. Florence.
Yora.
Probably meant. Yes, your tasks. I kind of pulls out a little notebook. I need to update things. I saw what was done with Twon. I believe that will be quite acceptable, although I will have to pass this by the higher ups. Of the other two, was it?
Yeah.
Other two tasks, otherwise, how go the tome, yes, the lost tome, and the head of medicine, Rebaccalai.
So, the tome, it has been recovered, it is in our possession.
Very good, very good. Do you have it on you?
Not myself, no. One of my other companions has it.
Right.
I'm sure if you stick around, we can, sure, it's exchange.
That can be arranged. I will maintain my position here then until I can collect that.
Perfect.
And of this head of medicine.
The dear Rebaccalai.
Yes.
We have established some sort of convoluted plan to ensure that she abdicates, but I don't truly believe it. I think more or less we should kill her.
Kill, yes, kill. Easily done killing sometimes, from what I can see from your work.
Oh, you make me blush if I could.
Well, being as the week is coming to an end rather quickly,
At this point,
how quickly are we able to expect that sort of process to come to full?
What days a week is it even? I do not know, I've lost count.
Well, it is the very early morning of Own Day.
On day, I believe we have set up a trap to see her Tuesday or something like that.
Just to ensure solidity on this, it is the Hef Day that you guys had mentioned for Rebaccalai to go and bear witness to, atrocities.
On F Day, we will probably know her exact position, and if need be, take further action from there.
Well, if that lines up correctly, then we should be in good terms then. I'm going to need bodies for the weekend. Excellent. Assuming that all goes to plan, maybe I will hang out here and ensure that completes itself before heading back, just in case anything were to happen just a little bit faster or what have you.
Sounds good.
Don't worry, you won't even notice I'm here. But I'll be nearby.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm going to rent a room if that's all right.
More than fun. You will be charged half price.
Oh,
10%.
thank you. All right, I will take myself up, and for the sake of it, she'll be in room 3.
What was her name again?
Florence.
Florence. Thank you.
It's time for Yura to rebuild his list of connections.
Empire.
His empire.
Baby.
Well, thank you, and perhaps soon to be Master Yura. We shall see, though, of course. You have yet to be accepted in officially, so
No, of course.
we shall see. But very promising, very, very promising indeed. I have seen fabulous work from all of you, and don't worry, I'm sending that up the ladder.
Appreciate it, Florence. Have yourself a good day.
Yes, just come to room 3 whenever this all sort of wraps up, and if not, you will hear me at some point on Eve's Day, just to see where we're at.
Of course.
Okay. Adieu. So as that happens, the rest of you guys finish the burial, heading back to the Red Basement, I'm assuming.
So, do we make it publicly known that Redmond's...
No, I think it will be very, very much aware very soon that he doesn't show back up here, you know? So,
Like,
if they ask, we can tell them.
I was gonna say, like, if they just figure it out, it's gonna leave a power vacuum.
Not if we are just assuming the mantle right away.
That's what I mean by making it known right away.
Very possible. I leave the bureaucratics to my boy Yura, though. It's not my field of study, I just make clothes. A couple little bits and bobs, you know. That's it. A couple of gadgets. Gadgets. Is that the word? Gadgets, not gadgets? I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I feel so amazed.
Yes. You should be. You are supposed to be a socialite, aren't you?
I do, but it's not my first language.
Oh, that's fair, so that's acceptable.
This common is not.
What is your first language?
It's oh, yeah.
You also speak primordial.
I do, yeah. I do, yeah.
Oh, that is your first language? Were you...
Latin? No, it's just a little dialect of common. It's not so common. It's called uncommon.
Oh, God.
That's
Just a region of Rodolph that you're
region,
from.
yeah. It's just a little bit
It's a
slang.
different dialect.
This is just how people talk there. It's fine.
It's fine. We call them gadgets.
Very
we say,
elegant.
it's gadgets. I don't know what this rubbish bird is.
I'm gonna look at Kristoff. You were the one that made Redmond's vials, weren't you? How did you go about it?
Oh, you know exactly what you're doing.
He knows exactly what I'm doing.
He knows that. In game, we know what's going on.
Yeah, I know what I want, but
I'd say there's probably
I
enough.
drain the blood and then I would bottle it and then I would mix it with the anticoagulant herbs and spices. The 11 of anticoagulant herbs and spices.
Ingredient
And
X.
then ingredient X. Yeah, and then I would put it in a little vial, shake it up, leave it for a few days, and then it would, do its thing, solidify or whatever.
Coagulate.
Coagulate.
Or anticoagulate.
Anticoagulate. And then
It took your process a couple days to.
how long did it take?
I mean, it's
What does
it doesn't necessarily matter in terms of like
Well,
you
he's
know it's
asking,
working
so-
after a couple days because it hasn't coagulated essentially,
Okay.
and you're like, yeah, I don't know.
Just for safety.
I dabble as well.
So you
There
have
you
your
go.
little mortar and pestle like by your bed. That is just your grinding. It's really well used. You have like the bags that are dropped off of the herbs that are required.
Lots of Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
I think I got all your measurements there, little Christoph. Well, I have questions though. This is obviously the first time seeing the ghost of your sister and things, but where does that come from? Do you know? Do you have any idea what you are, really?
Seeing the ghost of Elspeth.
Or do you have a deep rage within you? Is that what it is?
No.
Or no? I don't know. Your eyes tell lies, is what I say.
Maybe it's combat focused.
No.
You know, maybe there's a mirror image, an echo, if you will, of his long lost.
No, it's not how it works either.
Okay. I'm dying to know because
You might say she's a phantom.
Yes, okay. I see your devil tricks. Look at you. I like it. Okay, so you're all black. I give you a little dash of gold. Okay, perfect. I've got your whole essence.
Silver instead.
Maybe silver? See, now we're getting somewhere. This is great.
Also, creepy little child.
Creepy little
We were approaching the building. Were you watching us come in?
No, I was here waiting.
That means there was another creepy
There
little
was
child.
another little child. Interesting.
Good to know.
Okay. Alright, I have all that I need.
So are you going to ever grow up?
Are you ever gonna grow up?
Well, we both know the answer to that.
No. I'll start going and make her some.
You're going to be a child forever?
Make him some nice clothes.
2 years now.
Huh. How do you feel about that?
Fluffies.
I haven't really been allowed to think or feel.
So I'll cast iron.
He's just thinking upon the over his own body, probably feeling a lot of different emotions right now.
Yeah, you've been like largely charmed by Redmond most of the time, just to keep you in line.
Emotions? What is that? Maybe I've also been charmed.
Nice.
My Ted.
Did I suggest
Wireless
Sickly this whole time. I knew it.
Oh, that's funny. You fucking guy. What is there a deep rage within you?
It's a foreign rage or something?
What is it?
Should let you guess, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was going to get there eventually.
You would, yeah.
Yeah, but it was also just fun to play it a little
You could say
bit.
she's less opposed and more of a phantom.
More of a phantom. Oh, you don't
say.
I've heard of those.
So, as like morning comes on Om Day, like officially morning as in sunrise, what would you guys like to be doing in the red basement all day, I guess?
I'm gonna wake up, and by wake up I mean I'm still dancing. But, but I
Step outside.
I need that to be like a kid reason.
Step outside.
Like a 5-second clip.
We can make this happen.
No, I need to be like animated.
I'm really just like a kid on Christmas, just like I want to listen to see if I can hear the screams of the civilians finding Twon's body. You know what I mean? Like
If you're going like near the door,
bells
like
of Santa Claus.
like
on the roof.
like Grinch, Christmas morning, like yeah. Let's do a perception check. for a second.
But laughing, singing songs.
This would be
Yeah, what
pre-long
is it?
rest.
Okay, yeah.
So this is what Damon
Turns
wants
out
to be
the
doing.
real heart of the city wasn't Twon at all.
They came with those bamboozles.
Christmases, boxes of bags.
And just took him down right there and took him away.
As you're doing that, let's say roll me a perception check for the love of it. For the love and sake of
For
it.
the love of fucking Nostra. Let's go.
Yes, we'll take a break in a second.
I think we'll need some drink.
It's 14.
14, yeah, I mean, it's going to be to 10 for the sake of, like, as the morning comes, you know. It's just instead, it's like.
Music to your
It's like you can literally hear that, like the over, like it slowly turns into the music in my ears.
Say, like.
I picture you like by the window, like with your legs up, like.
You hear the light of the city has left us. All is lost, like the darkness is going to take the city. People need to flee for their lives.
Free!
Yeah.
Free for your lives!
So as the sounds of the city kind of like echoing through the door, through the floorboards, over the thumbing kind of even like few people that are in the red basement are alongside you like, ooh, this is lovely.
Come around, everybody! Join! Listen to the joyous sounds of the screams.
That's where we'll take a quick break here, and then we'll come back afterwards. So, as we come back from break, a few more things, I suppose, that... as the morning comes, basically, on Om Day, you have until Hef Day, until you'll start to yield some results from your thing with Rachelina, Rebaccalai, rather. What do you guys want to be doing in that meantime? Are you going to be... exploring the city a little bit more, or are you laying low, basically, are the kind of two things, and if so, what will we be doing? But during the course of time, at bare minimum, what are you guys doing today before we get to that, I suppose? 'Cause
I guess the first thing that Wick would probably do would be, I'd use my last wild shape to spawn a wild companion, another, raven, and send a note to Cindy with another 10 good berries, essentially telling her where we are.
Okay.
And to feed the bags.
Feed the children.
Yeah.
The bags.
Roger Dodger.
Water the garden.
Few things that were missed that I forgot to actually pass out that were in the drawers of Redmond's possessions, or some things that he'd taken off, some slain adventures, what have you. With more time in the room, we'll say for the sake of it, you do find these things amongst the possessions, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just pass things out. So in terms of what the potion is, it's for radiant damage, and everything else will speak for itself.
Ooh.
And Evanora, as you are with this bow, and you have been for some time, it actually does require attunement, so we'll say for the sake of it, maybe you were using it normally, but you had attuned to the magical aspects of it. But this is the bow that you took off Stephen. I just didn't realize you were using that, or who had it, or anything like that also. But it is a special bow too, so I'm just going to throw those out for the sake of, read them, absorb them, and you guys can figure out what you'd like to do with them. You send a message to Cindy, letting her know where you guys are, blah, blah, blah. I'll say for the sake of some communication, she will manage to write down a note that comes back with the Raven and makes its way into your possession at some point somehow through the red basement. It's a little bit weird, but we'll say...
It's easy to get something out than it would be to get something in.
Getting something in might be a bit trickier, but it does manage to happen for the sake of it. She'll let you know that she did capture one more individual in terms of the blood bag, and is I have been vialing blood, although it's not keeping, obviously, because it's not... You don't have any way of keeping it from coagulating, so she's it's a bit gloppy, but, vialing it up. But she's just basically going to continue to maintain until she's otherwise instructed, so she's kind of keeping Byron's factory of blood
Maybe we should
going,
move
I guess.
that operation over here.
And how would we get bodies from there to here easily?
Just nighttime. And magnets.
How do they work?
I don't know.
No, it's magic.
It's magic of magnets.
Okay, so what are we doing tonight?
I will be making the most formidable cloak, and
I don't mean to
really
say-
short.
I mean, once nightfall.
Oh, you can go outside.
outside.
Okay.
Yeah, anyone who wants to be doing a long rest during the daytime as well, you can be doing that too.
Yes.
As long as you're not doing something.
I am not doing anything except dancing with my shirt guy.
Yeah, that can be a long rest for Damien's sake.
I'll be.
I'm dancing with my eyes and I'm not moving.
It is a lovely black shirt with a little bit of frills, just a little bit, and then the cuffs are frilly.
More frills.
Small frills, but subtle frills, And then there's silver embroidery around the trim. It's very nice.
Do you like your pants?
Oh, right, pants. Yeah,
I'm wearing my little boy shorts right now.
Ripped
Torn up.
Ripped up jeans.
Oh yeah, that will not. I see it on you, and it just does not work. You look like a gay pirate.
Here's some little booty shorts with rhinestones that I
Booty
wear.
shorts. No, not the rhinestones. Okay.
Full leg.
Full leg. Black. Flowy. Tight. I like it. Okay, but there. Perfect.
You're talking like a 9-year-old boy.
Flowy? You like flowy? I don't. I've never been asked questions. So I don't know. Fetch blood.
Usually it's like, train the victim.
Yeah, it's gonna be
For a couple
skinny
years.
jeans for
Skinny
my
jeans.
sweetest boy.
Can you fashion in some pre-existing rips?
Little rips. There's going to be a silver chain going from one rip to another. Yeah, it's going to be very nice.
Attaches up to the nipple.
Yeah, that comes attached sex. No, no.
Do you want that?
no.
He's 9.
How old are you?
No,
Nine?
never
Nine?
mind.
Okay, she
We
wants
don't want
that. So I dial it back.
But okay.
It goes attached to a pocket watch. How about that?
Permanently a young child.
Yeah, you're going to look
Unless you
fashionable.
get cured.
We can give you a little haircut too if you like. Chip, chip. Skip, skip. Chip, chip.
Okay.
Hurrah.
No, please.
So you're trimming their hair as well? What is it looking like, I guess?
I probably picture it like a rat's nest, to be
Yeah,
honest.
oh yeah, it's a
So where
shit show.
Elspeth, I guess I should describe him. Sorry. Where Elspeth was like pale, like black hair. He's like the opposite. He's like almost like olive skinned with like blonde hair. Like basically they looked like their parents, but he looked like she looked like her dad. He looks like their mom.
Yeah.
And so he's actually like a cute boy.
Pretty.
He's pretty. A cute boy.
Do you want like a fun pixie cut kind of thing? Like, like a little
Cut it
update?
off.
Give them that cool cut that the kids are doing these days. Like the
What's
messy
that?
front and like the tight cropped like
I
sides.
love it. I love it. You know it's going to be huge in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Skip, 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 skip.
Edward Scissorhands.
Scissor hand put it off.
And I have to take 7 scissors in each hand.
That's so funny.
A few pieces of ear just for
Oh, sorry, we're going to get that blue.
You don't bleed anymore, it's fine. It's
It just flops off.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna.
It matches your
It'll
arm.
grow out. It's fine.
It's like a little bee just shaved into the very corner of some of the lower cut.
Oh, God,
Your signature.
no.
I'm not going to put a little bee. It'll
that's
be a big bee.
Oh, I guess if I'm like also changing in front of you, you would see like the big Deathwalker symbol on my back too. So you.
Yeah, I kind of picture it like going from shoulder blade to shoulder
That's
blade,
what
and
I-
like the line down the middle and then 2 dots.
Yeah, but I have like back boobs.
Black boobs? You know, I can get rid of those if you like. Snip, snip, snip. Super easy.
No, I'm already using my hair. Oh, and my arm.
In your arm.
And your arm.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. Is there an arm in the shirt or is there no arm?
It's kind of like it has the sleeve, but I also fashioned a little button so you can fold it up and make it like go away.
just in case.
Just
I don't have like a nub. I have no arm.
There's no arm.
No arm.
No arm.
Like from
Cut
the
from
From the
shoulder.
shoulder down?
Yeah.
Gone, ripped off.
Jesus. No, none
It's
of
like
the nubs.
gnarly looking.
No, none
Yeah.
of that. No, we're going to slim it. Nothing. It's just a one-shouldered man over there.
I like it.
It was the one-armed me.
The one
Finally have someone in the group to pin it on.
Perfect. Yeah, I like it.
You look good.
Okay, yeah, so that's happening. Yeah.
That's happening.
Anything else anyone would like to be doing with the day, or slash would like to plan for their evening?
Yura's like going over like anything he finds in Redmond's room, slash like making sure people know he's in charge of the fucking Red Room now.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't imagine anyone's going to challenge that authority, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Now that we're in charge of the Red Room, Mora, we have some things to discuss. First of all, what are we going to do about this Rebaccalai?
I don't know, Damien, what are you going to do about it?
What are we are the blessed of Nostra. We need to do something about this to complete our 3 tasks.
Yes, I believe you need to complete this one.
I need to complete this. You're the fearsome snake of the night. The brother, Yuri's brother. Everyone knows.
stupid names you remember.
Snake of the night.
Snake of the night.
Why are we even doing this, Yura? What did we set out for in the first place?
I was living a perfectly comfortable life until all of you came into my life. And then I lost my home, my brother, my servants, my money, my notes.
Your notes? Really? That's at the top of the list?
Do you not have any information? Do you have any idea what information those notes
It's
are?
all up here, man. All my information.
Who's dead?
I don't know! It's my neighbor, I don't know! It's driving me mad.
So anyway, I don't know.
You have no plans. You're the man with the plan!
I'm planning.
The plan man! I see you writing over there in your
Well-
notes, your new notes.
Well, personally, tonight I was going to go out to that little entrance that leads to the hospital. And maybe I just wait. Maybe I take a walk down the tunnel. Maybe I burn the hospital down.
Oh, the hospital does need to be burnt down. We said that long ago. That was a good plan.
I keep saying it, nobody does it.
What do you think about the person we're supposed to get rid of?
Yeah, the medicine, Rebaccalai. I think she's dead.
She's dead.
I think she's going to be dead.
Why don't we burn the hospital down?
Maybe even before that. Maybe we go find her. Maybe we make a message out of her too.
Nothing bad happened the last time we made a message out of someone, so no one died. So I feel like we should just do that again.
You know, Damien, I'm starting to like you.
Starting.
Yeah, I'm not that bad at it. All right, good talk. Good talk.
Just pep talk to yourself.
See you tonight.
I feel real good about that. Feel like we made some real headway.
Real progress.
So the evening of Ohm Day then I guess eventually comes, as long as anybody has any other day business that they want to be doing, hunkering down, of course. Is there anything you guys would like to be doing overnight as vampires?
I'm actually gonna leave the basement, and I'm gonna pull out the black ooze, and I'm gonna see if I can get it to like lead me. Maybe to see if I can find more of it, or kind of see the feeling of it being attracted to itself. Seeing if I can kind of find more of it, see it, gather more, see if it starts to pull me, where I did feel that sentience a little bit the last time.
You're gonna make it grow harder in your hands like that.
Gross.
Okay, so what you want to be doing that with your night? Anybody else?
Evanora grabs Hansel by the collar and is like, "You were so hot when you were taking down Twon," and then shoves him onto the bed and.
I'm not talking about a very serious.
Yep, no, that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Or boning.
I would like to talk to
Fair
you
enough, yeah.
at least
I mean, he's
see
all about that.
about
She is too.
what maybe he found. And yeah, Yoda, what did you find and all the things? Is there anything useful that could be, deemed worthy with other people in the party?
Well,
So true.
I found a few things, yes.
Yeah, what did you find? Let me take a look.
Well, personally, I also think these gauntlets do not fit me very well.
I think I can put them to good use, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good bits.
I'm probably
That's
conversation happening because I was
Sprained your
so
ankle.
I just came into the room. I go to my little wooden.
With your. Oh, I can
Little
fix that
mat.
too. I'll fix that.
You
bed.
naturally gravitate to that still. Yeah.
I will make you a nice bed too. Don't
I
worry.
was about to take my clothes off because I didn't want them to get all gross where my disgusting bed is.
Oh, that's cute because you're like, these are my new favorite.
There's
thing
still
that I
a
had."
dead body.
These are the only things I have.
As well. So yeah, it's great.
So I
Well,
found
there's a pile of bones nearby your bed. That's usually what happens.
Do I just wait?
Just let them decay. Yeah.
You're used to it, I guess.
Yeah, it's quite. Yeah. It's gross, but
Desensitized.
So I found a few things in this humble abode I've called home now. I found a certain wand, a wand of the magic missile.
Oh, you don't bonsai.
Yes.
That's fun. I like that.
It's just like twirling with his fingers.
I like it.
I've also found a little potion of resistance. It seems to glow with the angelic lights of radiance.
Interesting. Yes, I like it.
I've also found his prayer beads. The prayer beads of the Death Walker.
It's Death Walker.
What
is that over there?
It's a radiance.
Prayer beads of the Death Walker. A cleric, druid, a paladin. Und a power gauntlet, says thank you. Necklace made from various stones of the city.
In your head.
I can't do that.
While they're doing that, let's roll either survival or nature check.
Both of them are the same. I'm gonna use guidance. That's a 23.
It's so funny because in my head I just had this thought that you were going to end up getting a good roll. It'd be easier if I just send this to you. But so you spend basically the whole evening going around the city, pulling, using the existing dark ooze that you have with you to accumulate more and more and more and more and more, to the point where eventually you are standing at equal size to the amount that you have. And for the sake of ease, I'm just going to send you the stat card of this.
Right?
And so this is basically what you've accumulated. Now, you've spent enough time with this at this point to kind of understand that it doesn't have the sentience that you expected it to have in terms of it can think and do. It's more, or think and act. It's more of just exists and consumes. As if it is put into the vicinity of life, it will gravitate towards it and try to drain it of that energy and consume anything that it is living around it. As you've kind of gather all of this up, eventually, you're not even basically a snowball in that regard, where you're pushing it around town and it's gathering up more and more and more and more. And eventually it accumulates into this large, medium-sized blob of dark ooze.
Is it kind of hot?
It's like a big ball of kinetic sand, almost like black. It looks like wet black soil, and it's just a big blob.
So it's hot.
It's an amorphous blob.
It's a very hot ball of soil.
I love you, Bob Soil.
You are much bigger than I was expecting.
I love you, Vic.
Yeah, it's most of the time it would sit close to the ground to try and appear as a pile of dirt, basically. So it's kind of mounded on the ground at your feet most of the time. It's kind of reaching around for, things. As you see it just killing plants around it, destroying the soil, sucking all life and nutrient out of everything.
I'm going to try to put it back into a container.
It's too big. Way too big. Medium-sized creature. As in, it's the size of you, essentially.
That's a big blob. Jesus.
I'm going to try to see if I can communicate it enough to maybe kind of attach itself almost symbiotically to me. Like a venom symbiote type of...
Say, for the sake of this, let's do an animal handling check.
Okay. Got it.
Handle alien animal.
Yeah, very symbiote style, yeah, that's cool.
I'm going to use my inspiration. Let's, as I'm looking at it, trying to my eyes kind of glow pink a little bit, and I'm going to use my blessing with Kushkov.
So sorry.
Yeah, I was like, what was that?
Okay, so I'm going to
Those are classic high-pitched screech at the chakra.
Yeah, I was what?
yeah. So 11. So plus 5, so 11, 12, 14, 15, 19, 23.
Right.
I think with a
No, yeah.
You know where you going with that?
First time I used one.
Nice try.
I think with a 23, you know, it initially it's not interested in you because you aren't living. It has nothing to gain from touching you or being near you.
I feel that way about a lot of people.
But it's also not hard to manipulate. It doesn't move very fast, so it's kind of like, you know, reaching out for other things to gather in terms of like suck the life out of, and you're kind of just corralling it. Eventually, you know, your arm is covered in it. It's over your shoulder, like a big sash, almost like long cape hanging off the back, and it's like you're holding it on to some degree. Enough and long enough, you know, and you kind of start walking around a little bit with it, and it's like, okay, I think like you kind of have this dark ooze cape on you almost. Like some of it is like, you know, dragging behind you, and walking back to the red basement. There's just this trail of dead grass from where you walked.
That's so cool.
Oh, God.
Naruto.
And I'm going to make my way back down.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
okay.
Oh,
Nothing fast.
actually, Vic, I've got something for you that you might be able to use. I don't think anybody else can use it if you'd like. Some little beads.
That's cool.
I don't know, you might be able to make heads or tails of it, but I know they were meant for somebody else. Seems.
They can no longer use it though.
Yeah.
Who's taking the wand?
What one?
Wand of magic missile.
Wand of magic missile.
Everybody want it?
How does it work?
It's a wand of magic missile.
Yeah, it allows you to cast.
7
That's
charges. While holding
fine.
it, you can use it to spend 1 or more charges. For the one charge, you cast the first level version of the spell.
How many
You can.
would I roll
Dude,
now for
7,
how many beats are on this, or is there?
I mean-
I might have already had that. Hold on.
Well, it's not. It's just magic missile.
Yeah, it's just also. But it also regains charges.
Yes.
Oh.
You can just do like
How many has 7th level magic missile?
I don't know.
Or 6th level.
That
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's so cool.
You should take it.
Yeah.
I think anybody could take it, honestly.
Totally.
It doesn't. Probably, honestly, somebody who doesn't have spellcasting ability might be the best.
Well, there's an argument to be made about it.
Yeah.
I think that actually might be the most effective use of it.
Because I can no longer cast spells.
Yes. Let me see for a second. Because
That like my
Oh my god, he like it's like laying
what
on
spells
his like
would
little
be
wooden mat legs
inside of it?
with the wand like
yeah.
Stuff.
So much is happening. At the expense of my sister dying.
can I have this?
So there's the desk,
Oh, I
and
definitely
is there anything else?
I gotta find it.
The bed.
The dead body.
But the tub, she said.
Yeah, because it's on the other side. That's right.
Oh, I didn't know there was another
I'll
side.
make you a
Okay.
bed.
Maybe the tub.
Make the tub into a bed?
Is it a wooden tub?
I have it written down. I'm like 90% sure, but if I can't find it, because I don't know where the heck it is right now. There's so many areas that it could be. For
It's probably like 10 or
type.
something.
one of those things. I will just make some up.
Yeah.
Half, just a half barrel.
I don't really know how barrels work.
Not a Cooper.
How the fuck do barrels work?
Magic.
Magic. Barrel Nancy.
Alright.
Sure, you could tear down someone's fence.
Someone's fence? Make a
I
bed?
know I wanted at least one.
Use that fabricate spell you do so well. Oh wait, that was the last guy.
Yeah, that was the
The last guy. It wasn't even the last guy. It was the guy. It was the guy before that guy.
guy before that.
2 guys ago.
2 guys ago.
That was the
I
god
missed
that you
that guy.
worship.
I miss those guys.
They were not fun.
Don't worry, we're basically playing him again.
Yep.
Small person follows big person around.
Big reptile.
I literally
reptile.
had that thought the other day. I was like, oh.
So we rolled a 17.
This guy talks a lot.
I'm going to
Yeah,
see
that's very true. I talk a lot
second.
less, so.
So 17.
So we have five beads.
Really?
We're on it in total.
Okay,
So there's a 17,
which is this one,
15,
this one,
7,
this one,
1, and 5.
and 2 of those. Okay.
Nice. Because I don't really feel like looking for that. If it's not here where I'm looking right now,
Yeah.
God only knows. Yeah.
I just pay.
I'm gonna find it at some point. I'm like, yeah. Anyway.
I am praised.
Depressed.
I am right.
Honorable prayer.
That was like a, it could go either way item as well. Too.
Bitch, I asked for them.
I
I said it'll be really cool if I
In
have
this-
prayer beads.
Yeah, in the circumstances that you aren't alive, I guess
No.
it could also go.
Nobody else can use them.
Exactly. So we.
Vic.
Okay, so we've divvied up a few items. Yeah, any other business this evening, I guess?
I wish to make our little crystal friend a bed.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
A nicer bed.
do you want to gather some wood from like the forest, or are you just going to try and like dismantle? Like, there is stuff in this room. There are basically like wall, benches that are done up with pillows and curtains and all sorts of stuff.
in my room
So
alone.
No.
it's like a little harem vibe in the corner.
They're like, leave my hair alone.
I could have a harem over there.
Yeah, I could have harem. I take half the harem.
Okay.
And gold.
I'm assuming you guys are all. I'm assuming you guys are all eating
it's
as well
okay,
for
it's okay.
tea,
Oh, yeah.
basically.
I'll just
Not
sleep
too worried
on
about that.
9! You will have nice bed.
Oh, Evanora
Flashbacks.
Triggered. I just need some downtime. What did you... Oh, your 3 blood points?
Jeez.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me,
So,
garçon.
any other things you guys would like to be doing for the evening of Om Day? Otherwise, we'll go into Tea Day and same kind of vibe. If there's anything you want to be accomplishing or doing,
No.
Tea Day and then evening of Tea Day.
I live to serve.
Thank you.
Evanora wants to kind of show the benefits of being a vampire to Hansel.
So
So, here's my marketing pitch.
Elevator pitch.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Pull down a screen from the thing. She
Yeah.
puts a projector on, and there's a PowerPoint.
I actually
Why
have
you should become a
PowerPoint
vampire.
and
she walks on the ceiling and
she's
sucks
just
his
kind
dick
of
upside
showing
down.
him like the cool stuff that can be
Reason
done.
number
And
one.
that's why.
How it doesn't change who you are, and well, it does, but it doesn't. And
So,
Really selling it. Changed you, not really, but like a little bit.
but it does. But it
we're gonna
does.
need more specifics. That's a little too general, unfortunately. I want to be telling him why it's good, but what are you saying? What are you doing? How are you doing so? A little more specific for this particular check.
You can do it.
all right, well, she's kind of showing like her spider climb and like the cool things like can be done with the spider climb.
Okay.
And yeah, you know what I'm and just like extra power and stuff that like she's gotten, and
Powers like
the powers like
spider climb.
spider climb.
Enough about the
What are
spider.
your
What else
what
can vampires
vampiric
do?
abilities
Spider climb.
separate, and that are good and all that sort of stuff.
Watch this, Hansel. I'm gonna sit here for 4 days without food or water.
Shit.
Just wait for it. Just wait for it.
He's like, I'm dying.
Dying of hunger and thirst. Yeah, and here you go. This is why you should
This is
become
why you should
a
become a
weak little bitch.
He's like, I could use a good berry today if that's okay. But
I thought he
No.
bought like a whole. I thought
Don't
he bought
cheat.
some stuff.
it's not about anything you
Lack
would
of
have bought.
sleep. If you don't really have to
Bought.
sleep, you can get a lot done with not having to sleep.
Sure could.
Fuck. I'll have to think about it.
Like there's nothing that you've. Maybe the spider climb would be perhaps the only thing that you
I was
haven't
like,
already pitched to him in
spider
terms of
climb.
things, but like that's not something he's definitely seen that as well, and like he's gonna come at you with the same sort of thing in this case, like. What about, not being able to see the sunlight? I saw several vampires burst into flame with the mere vicinity of a priest of light around them. Like, if I were to be in a situation where my prey, my victim, my assassination contract required me to be in a place of holy or in someone's home without their permission, which is often the case, those are massive setbacks that he is not attracted to in terms of the nature of what he does and then the benefits of being a vampire. From his eyes, all of those other negative features of being a vampire are not outweighed by the benefits in his line of work. They are liabilities. As in, if I need to escape and it's daylight and I can't, I die.
That is an even greater.
You're not
It's
wrong.
being human.
So you guys have like it's as you guys are discussing this, for like a day, and the conversations go from you guys are having your bedroom talk to swirling around these ideas of becoming a vampire. There are times where that conversation gets into like an emotionally heated kind of. You just don't understand the benefits. You've never been able to see. Like that sort of thing where he's just constantly trying to combat his humanity in that conversation and why he wants to remain a human. And he's asking you for something else, and he is still in the I want you to come with me so we can cure you, so we can fix you. He's like, we'll buy a wagon, we'll shut the curtains, we'll travel around, we'll find a priest that will cure you without trying to destroy you. Have you even tried to remove this curse with a simple
How do you know that it's even possible?
I
It's
don't.
Not possible.
And that
What would
things
happen
get
if it's
heated
not
and all that
possible?
stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you guys circling around like the whole time. At some point, the neighbors are like,
I was gonna say Byron on the other side of them.
Dude, Damien is like waiting and like, any second now we need to
He's gonna storm out your dad. I'm gonna just fucking pounce on him. It's gonna be awesome. Okay.
Anytime the door opens, I'm like, you say the word, girl. I'm in there and we can eat him together.
So yeah, he's not convinced by any. Like, you haven't brought up any new points, unfortunately. But if you can think of something that might add to this argument more so, then we can talk about another role.
Here. Either you do this or you die. It's a very good argument. It's like you're in the den of vampires. Like,
if you want to be having a conversation with Damien about this topic privately, that's up to you guys.
Give him the ultimatum.
I kill you if you don't.
No. If you want to be with me, then you stay.
But then he's giving me the ultimatum as well.
But then
Then
you've proven me to once and for all, and I'm going to tell everybody. Everybody in the
She's just like,
You got to stay.
Can we just not talk about this for now?
You will be my prey.
Standing there naked at the end of the bed, like
Yeah, I know these fights.
just lays back down, and he's like, God, why does it have to be so complicated?
And then she starts nipping at his
Yeah.
chin. And
Yeah, and like the sexuality between you two has probably been like at that weird edge, especially for you, growing up and seeing him and all that sort of stuff. And it's finally being able to like release those emotions is kind of overtaking the.
And she's
The
still
other questions.
She's still 20. Like she's still like, almost like, well, why can't I have my way?
Yeah. Well, you're 21, 20, something like that.
20.
So
Yeah.
20.
20.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
So that's Tea Day that's happening. Anything else on Tea Day? So
I'll be making spades, and then after that is done, I will be changing up the armor of the man that was once labeled Twon and making it have some snaky looking motifs, you know. Great snake.
Two snakes.
Two snakes that
Ouroboros.
Yeah, with
Pauldrons
two
have
heads.
some like snake heads coming out.
Yeah, snakeheads on the pauldrons.
Fun.
Fashion them out of the bones of
because
the
I'd like
corner.
you to roll low and it has to look like really cheesy.
Snake head, yeah, exactly.
Little sock puppets on the side.
No, you literally have two bones together and you're
and
like,
Byron von Schmecker. I only make good. Only
If
make
it's
good
not
stuff.
adding to what the armor can do, I'm not going to require a roll, but you can roll if you want to see how well you
No,
do
don't
if
do
you
it.
so choose.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's not worth
It's
it.
good enough already, man.
But as you're like looking
it could be spectacular.
Because something's missing. I need to add to
It
it.
could be spectacular.
it's like so much extra already. And you're just like sitting there wearing it. Like, what would you add? Kind of a,
This chair is sinking into the ground with weight.
Nearly perfect. Yes. And then we'll grab Yori's helmet, and that will be the final piece.
Darth Vader.
Roll the die.
Oh, totally.
Roll that die.
Roll the dice.
Roll the die.
You could add
For no
efficiency
reason.
and such to this, you know.
Yes!
That 20.
Why did you roll the die? Inspiration!
It's just for the helmet, right?
Why not?
Flutter is.
This is for the armor and the outfit together.
There we go. 90.
Alright,
Yes.
It looks as
cool.
I said 90.
It looks as intended, you know. You reserve yourself
Roll
where
the
needed, and err on the side of taste over the side of extra in
Don't
certain
give Dylan
certain
a
areas.
bunch. He will crush it.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
You know my flaw. I must push all the buttons.
That food and eat all.
I know it all too well
Yeah, you do.
because I have the same.
Yeah, the two of you.
That's why we're not allowed to be paired up.
No, it's
Nope,
honestly
like,
very
put you
true.
guys
Like,
together.
yeah, push it. You push it.
We can sit next to you.
How about we
But our
both
characters
push it
can't
together
be-
now?
Yeah, together.
Okay.
Let's both touch the book.
So
With the sword.
Let's bleed over this about.
So T-Day we are pushing, and everyone's just laying low and waiting to see what happens on Hef Day. Is it?
Jace.
Okay.
Are there
So
any bodies, like
Suckling
live
on
humans,
the blood.
brought in?
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
no fresh victims have come in through the week yet.
Okay.
The next couple
I
of
would
days.
love to go get one.
Largely, probably due to the fact that Redmond is not around, but you know, you guys are maybe he was providing some of the with his charming abilities. So if you guys want to try and go out on T-Day night and try to get a victim
I
or
would
two,
love to.
I almost said
making
Tuesday,
Hansel
and it's
stay
actually
back.
Wednesday anyways, but we'll do just a general check in that case, but how are you going to obtain a victim? And who is going? Because I'll
With
do a
our
separate check
words.
for each one.
I would like to see
With your words,
Yes. The film of bewitching.
okay?
Oh.
You're sneaking,
Yeah.
okay? And is anybody else going out for a quick hunt?
No.
Nay? Okay. So if you're going to be using like a spell or something, let me know. And if not, it'll be a persuasion check for either of you. And then we'll do a stealth check for you, Evanora.
Go big
And
tiny die.
looking for just like a normal,
No,
human or something like that. Nobody crazy.
Nobody crazy.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna use my
No?
inspiration.
what are we rolling for? I'm
Okay.
confused. There's a lot
I'm going
of
to find a
policy.
victim.
Yeah, but like, I only know if they're a victim once I size them up. You know, like I don't know who they're gonna be until I know who they are, and that's how I'm gonna tailor. Well, I'm saying like I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna roll for intimidation when
Yeah,
I
you're not gonna use.
want to persuade them or like.
Right.
Yeah.
So the first thing maybe then perception to see what kind of
Yeah, what kind of person are we coming across?
Alright, Gotcha.
And then we go from there.
The other thing is like what kind of person would you be looking for is maybe easier for me to narrow down how this check will go.
I guess.
Because you could be specifically like, I want to target a wound bearer, or I want to target a city guard, or I want to target a student, or an old man.
Weaker
pissing.
prey is probably better, and by weaker I mean like some sort of rube.
Yeah.
Maybe like I'm looking for like maybe a man of lower class.
Okay.
Somebody who believes that they're more powerful than they are.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like somebody who I can convince, like, oh, there's a gambling night tonight. You can make a lot of money, or like, you know what I mean? Like somebody who's easily persuaded.
That being the case,
child.
we'll definitely do a persuasion check for the sake of it then.
I rolled an 18.
For stealth?
I don't care who I find.
You're able to sneak up on like a rube, somebody, you know, no problem.
Yeah, I was thinking of.
And you're taking them back with the intention of like they're alive, they're going back into the room. Or are you just trying to eat? Because I thought that's what we were doing. But anyway, if you just want to try and kill somebody.
I do want to bring them back, but I want to eat them too.
Oh no! Oh, weird. Two conflicting ideas. That's so weird.
You know what? This one I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna find another to bring back.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 20.
Let's do a general check for the thing you guys want to be trying immediately. I'm going to try and do a different thing. So we're going to probably just do a full situation for that too.
I rolled a 26 for the persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh my
You
god.
easily convince like a random rube to walk back with you.
I think my first instinct then, like the like maybe not young man, maybe like 40-year-old man who's like
a little drunk maybe or something. Yeah.
just like a little dumb. You know? He's on his way home and I'm a little down on his luck.
He's.
God,
it's almost sundown.
Hello there, brother. Times are tough these days.
Tell me, didn't you hear the paladin you slain?
I've got a game on lock. You got some coin? I could make you a rich man. Look at this. I show him my coin purse. Filled with 100 gold pieces. I made all of this at this game. You come join me?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna be rich.
He follows you like a cat.
Like a cat.
Okay, so you get one easily. Byron?
Yeah, I would
Same
be,
vibe? What's the vibe?
Similar vibe. I would be just like this. I'm offering one free makeover. This is my time once a month. It's a free makeover. I'm looking at like a vagrant. Listen, I can set you up, get you a nice haircut, a
It's like
nice
rotten
new suit. Get you out there. Are you having trouble keeping a job? Because I can change that.
Leopard skin.
I can help you. I really can.
Yeah.
Yeah, persuasion. Come with me.
Come with me.
Guys, yes! Double 10. So
That's
14.
that's a 20.
Yeah, 14.
14, yeah, it's not super hard to convince like a random person, it's fine. He'll come back with you at some point. So sneaking and chomping,
Yeah.
if you're gonna try and eat them here, I'm gonna need an attack roll
Okay.
to try and grapple them up.
Do it.
And then they're gonna try to escape, and then you can bite them. Same roll. Because, I wanna see if they can scream in the night.
16.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
So the DC to hold on to them is going to be a 14. Athletics.
Not good.
Just based on what I rolled.
That's gonna be a 7.
They're going to slip out of your arms and run away from you. What do you want to do? As they're just like, start running away as they just like, elbow you in the face.
I wanna Misty step in
time my
front
heart's
and
like,
try to grapple.
Okay, another one. And we'll just do one check for the sake of it. So be the 13 with your
Oh,
athletics.
that's a 16 plus.
Okay, you
Yeah.
grapple them up again.
I want to bite.
Alright, so as you grab this person, go for your bite. You're just going to eat them straight away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 17 on die, plus a whole bunch of
So
them.
you'll crunch through them. Boom, boom. Yeah. We'll say for the sake of the fact that they screamed and ran, as you're like puncturing into them and you feel the blood like course into you and you kind of pull away, you see two guards that are like standing in the street, like both like, "Ah!" Each of them loading their crossbows. What do you want to do?
Bite all of them.
Keep fighting.
I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay. Strength saving throws for each. I rolled 2 15s on the dice.
Yeah, it's 14.
Probably going to pass.
Yeah, 14.
But either way, they're just going to take shots at you.
That's
cocked.
Oh.
Fault.
I don't know. Crystal hit, I kind of doubt it.
16 is my AC.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Cool.
Garganian?
I want to
Yeah.
cast a tangle again.
14. So recasting?
Yep.
17. So one of them is going to pass, the other one will be entangled.
Sweet.
They'll take 2 more shots at you. One of them is a 17 to hit, and the other one's at 7.
Yep, 17 hits.
You can do it.
I'm so
Are
sorry.
we able to do somebody 2 games in a row?
There's 10 points of piercing damage.
She'll be fine. She has the shadows on her.
And so, yeah, they're maybe about 60 feet away or so from you.
I'm gonna
So,
take a shot
Okay.
with my arrow at the free one.
Okay, the one who's not entangled? Yeah, gotcha. So just regular then.
That's 16 plus 8.
Yeah, hits. Damage.
Bitch. Okay. Technically, is that my first shot? Does that count?
No. No.
Fine.
First round would have been, them seeing you.
6
casting
points
entangle.
of piercing.
6 only? Oh shit.
Yeah, I
he
rolled a
lives.
2, okay.
Yeah, he'll live.
Okay.
They'll both shoot at you again then.
Cool.
Run away! One of them will miss for sure. The other one got a 20.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
Not a 9, just a dirty one.
Okay.
7 points of piercing damage.
Okay,
He's just like see the arrow like skinned past to hurt him, but he's not dead from it.
taking another shot.
Okay, injured guy.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So that's
The
18.
music's more soft than I do. 18 hits. Yeah. I don't think it's for this one.
not yet.
You could botch your roll.
9.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he'll die from that.
Sweet.
As he's like trying to load another boat, just drops down, and his buddy's like, ah! Loads another boat, shoots it at you for a 6 to hit. So
Nope. So I want to go up.
So 60 feet away, so it'll take you. You can dash if you wanted to use your action to get
Yeah, I'll
all
dash.
the way. Okay, so you run all the way up. He'll take a shot in that time.
If I'm that close, is that a disadvantage?
Yeah, if you go at him, actually, he'll drop the crossbow and just lunge at you with his spear.
One skill she gets perfect.
It's only going to be an 8 to hit, so no.
Nope. I'm gonna try to tie him up and drag him back.
Okay, make me, tie him up. Yeah, you have rope, I'm assuming?
I do, yeah.
Okay, but you have to. Well, he's restrained right now from,
Yeah, so I can just grab his
entangled.
arms.
But he's still able to do stuff.
Only one touch.
Forgot he should have been at disadvantage, but he missed every time anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, he still has the ability to potentially escape and stuff like that. So
Can I try to knock him out? Ooh.
if you want to do non-lethal damage and do a claw attack or something
Yeah.
like that, I will
I
allow
would
for
do
that for sure. He'll try and defend himself, of course, but see what happens.
Dirty 20.
Hits, damage.
And it's non-lethal, right?
Yeah. If you tell me you're gonna do non-lethal, that's
8.
fine. Okay, so he'll be alive, so he'll get another strike at you for a nat 1.
Nope.
Jesus.
As you slash across him, he just drops his spear and is just reaching for it, but the tangles and vines are holding him up a little bit, holding him in place.
Non-lethal again?
Go for it.
You want to bite then?
No, I want to knock him out. That's a nat 20.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And then I want to grab him and drag him back to the red room.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Gotcha. All right. So you got 3 live victims that you drag all the way back to the red room, guys.
Goddamn.
That's gonna be good for morale.
Thank you for the
Vampiric,
3 of them will
vampiric morale.
Yeah.
Not too
I
shabby.
said I was
not too-
gonna eat and then I was gonna bring one back.
Typical Evanora fashion. Not the cleanest way of doing things, but certainly got it done.
Certainly.
And so she comes back full of blood.
Covered in blood.
Ah.
With an arrow stuck out.
You know, this does
You have
not
several
make me more
bolts in you, don't
inclined
you?
to become
Oh,
like
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, about that.
Yeah, I take 17 points of damage or something like that. It's fine. It's
I have
good.
24 hit points.
Yeah, and then oh yeah.
Oh yeah, about that.
Forgot I had a huge bolt right
You know
in my
when I
chest.
said unseen or unclean, it wasn't a choice between the two.
Yeah, Hansel's probably not going to go out of the room unless you're with him or something.
I'm gonna
For
clean
fear
up
of being
before
killed.
I go in.
Where?
in the blood fountain.
Is it raining out today?
Today's the one day it's not raining.
It's not today! Ah!
Oh, look, clear skies where we're at.
Is there a bucket of water or something?
Sure,
I
sure.
want to dump
Outside,
it on myself,
you can find a bucket of water.
Running water! She's dead!
No, I'm not gonna dump it over me, but I'm gonna like
That would be
wash
so
off.
Yeah.
funny. Vampire like gets a bucket of water and like pours it on themselves and they just like die.
That's the thing I don't get about running water.
I don't understand the running water
Has to be a
either,
It's
river.
all running water.
but why?
But river, hey man, I don't
That's
write
it.
the rules.
Down by
Alright, I
the
did actually. But, well, those rules I literally just scooped directly out of the book. So,
But yeah, I want to clean up.
no problem. Clean yourself up, head back in. But you guys get 3 more victims for the room, so that's great. That's very good for morale. I mean,
Alright.
people are used to having some fresh bodies floating in there.
Come on down. What's your name? Steven? Really? What a weird coincidence. Alright, come on.
My mom made me happy. Her favorite.
Steven.
Also, Steven. We're gonna call you Steven. Come on down.
I would like to bite one of the ones that are
Yeah, I'm pretty much ready to bite one.
Yeah, can I chomp on my dude?
I brought this back for
If
everybody.
they survive, and everybody else.
Yeah.
Let's say make me intimidation checks for the room, as like every vampire in there wants a bite of the fresh victims.
Can I just like chomp them before we go in? Like, I don't have to shit.
Well, it depends. How would you guys know if you were... Oh, you were dragging your own victims in. Pardon me. Yeah, I guess. I thought we were chomping on
17.
hers. I guess if you guys want to be doing that before you bring them in...
Yeah.
Like, you know how she had one and then got another one, you know what I mean?
So brought them back, ate them, then went back out.
No, like,
So you bring them all the way back to eat them, to throw dead bodies straight into the red room. It's not going to be good for morale, because that's like normal.
I'm not talking about bringing them back. I meant just like walking them towards the area and then biting them whilst.
You know what? I'm gonna break mine.
You know, I'll be like stretching out my measuring tape, you know, doing his shoulder, and then like, no, look for counting shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So let me just get it straight. They're not going to make it into the red
No,
room.
not the soul. I would.
You're
I would
just going to be eating them.
not the
So
soul.
that was all pointless for the most part.
Okay, no, I'm gonna bring mine in. I just got injured trying to grab him.
I just want that one. Then I go get another one. You know.
I'm bringing mine in.
What?
And kill you guys.
I can just feel it.
Definitely will kill you guys for one thing, but I'll roll me one more persuasion check to find another rube.
What do I bite him? Roll for rube.
You've done literally nothing other than walk them in. So if you want to grapple them,
I did. Like I was walking him towards the red room. I didn't.
we didn't discuss this is what you guys were doing, and they're
know.
flipping it around on me. That's my whole point.
I'm
So
down
I
for
require
Okay, fair
some
enough.
rolls
Fair
for
enough.
you guys to instantly turn this into a
Okay.
let's eat them type of moment.
One of them bit them.
It's like,
That
I think
becomes
what I was thinking was our whole plan was to bring them into the red room, right? What's
I
the
thought that the plan was to give the people that live basically in the red room, perma, some fresh blood for their, eating of spurts or whatever.
Yeah, but like when they eat from these fresh people, does the first person who bites them like insta kill them?
I think that
And then
usually they're cutting them and letting them bleed into it and kind of like, okay, well, let's try and see how long we can keep them alive for as well to some degree.
Wow.
You guys are the ones who have been coming in and just being like, fucking chomp. Bitch, fucking do something about it. And people don't really mind that much, but fresh blood is fresh blood, so
That's
Okay,
fair.
that was my okay.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
really understand how it worked.
All right.
I thought it was
Donate
like they
my
throw a body
bag.
in
I'm just
or
asking,
something.
if you guys are wanting to bring them all the way there, then there was literally no point to bringing them all the way there if you're just going to eat them anyway.
It's
No, I'm gonna
the
donate.
whole point for the
I just didn't
big,
understand.
just
I didn't
general role was to accomplish that.
All right, fair enough.
I'd like to go into the red room and eat one of the people that they brought in.
I wish.
I'm joking.
No, god damn it!
I'm gonna call it that you guys bring them in and the
stream
fucking
them up, we have
vampires
3
do
people
their
on the
thing.
fountain,
Yeah.
and
If
then-
you want to try to stop them and be like, I get first dibs, you can do a persuasion or an intimidation check.
No, that's fine. Let him.
No, I'm gonna donate for the morale.
Let the spawns take care of him.
Let the spies hit the
I'm
floor.
gonna announce it though. Be like, everybody, Damien Rain has brought the red blood to the red basement. Drink your fill.
I nudge you out
They're
of
like,
there,
so German. I'm also German right now. Fuck, I can't get away from it. It's too good. It's in me. It's so fun.
All right. Good lord.
I'm sorry, Matt.
That was like,
But I was like, she got so many little points.
I'm about to make them run away. No fucking rolls.
The second she bit him, I was just like, the FOMO was going to be too much for them.
No, that's why I did it. I wanted the first one, and I was like, I'm gonna bring another one back if I can.
if more you were all leading Matt under a certain guise and then pulling the rug out from under him.
So anyway, that's tea day. The fucking day is over. It's now half day. The morning of half day. The sun rises really fucking fast.
Everybody dies.
End of session.
You're all dead.
So it's morning of half day, and you guys have the day to kind of like talk amongst yourselves, do whatever you'd like to, long rest if you need to, blah blah blah. For the evening is when you will find out what's happening with Rebecca.
Rebaccalai.
I would like to long rest, but I would like to suss out Wick to be like, so I may or may not have gotten injured trying to bring back some morale.
Who's morale?
More or less.
The three that are in the
Like
pit.
chained up to the blood fountain, basically, like bleeding to death.
Yeah.
It's busy making out with my ooze.
Would you ever be a kind little demon and give me some good berries to heal before you long rest?
Why can't you use the hit die? Can we use hit die to heal?
Yeah, you can take short rest, same as usual. You know.
Well, I would like to do that.
Yeah.
But also, I'm probably still gonna need some healing.
There's two of them.
I don't mind.
Just let's see how much I heal first.
Over the course of an hour, you just watch Evanora like sit there,
Do I add anything?
Don't look at me!
like I'm here.
Con modifier.
I'm just trying to focus on healing right now.
I zoned out the same watching.
Everybody just
Hit
sits.
die?
Oh, it might actually
I like to
be
think of it,
okay.
because you guys are vampires, that isn't like you tending to your wounds anymore so much as it's you literally like your body regenerating itself. Because eventually vampires get powerful enough where they do regenerate, which is what
Just
Bruck
need
was doing.
4 good berries.
4 good berries.
It just takes you guys longer to do it.
Like, oh, you're standing there and there's like,
I'm gonna.
just like slowly regenerating.
Yeah.
I'll make the good berries. I'll hand you all 10. Give them to your blood sugar daddy as well, and so that way he doesn't die of starvation.
Oh, yeah, yes, he's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I pop 4 of them and I'm like, I'll bring the rest back. Thank you.
So hungry.
It's like,
I haven't eaten in 2 days.
she gives him like a little peck on the cheek,
Oh, there's plenty of blood
And then
in
runs off.
the red room.
because she's in a good mood.
Oh, I thought we meant
It's just a matter of like
Hansel.
keeping the fresh go. Oh, Hansel.
Hansel
Yeah.
hasn't left that room by
Yeah,
himself.
I'm kind of half assuming that you're feeding him to some degree.
Yeah,
It's just eating.
My good berries.
And if I forget,
He's not one to be like, by the way, I need food.
By the way,
He'd be
I'm
like, if you're not
ravished.
gonna give me something, I'm gonna have to fucking say something or go get it myself.
At least he knows he can get some from me.
But yeah, exactly.
so
So that resource has been made available.
Righto.
All right. So yeah, evening of Hef Day eventually will come.
Jesus.
What would you guys like to do in that way? Are you just kind of waiting for word to get back to you, or are you going to go and scout things out? What's the idea here, I guess?
Today's the day.
You know
The moon
that,
is high. The tank is clean. The tank is clean.
I don't know if we're going to get word back here, so should we go and check it out? Investigate.
Stick to
I'd
the
like
shadows,
to
though.
investigate.
Do we scope out the?
Shadows.
Drink for shadows.
What
Do we
do
scope out
shadows?
the? Do we scope out the hospital or do we scope out the little room?
The dwarf.
Okay, little crusty.
I knew it was. There was a little something.
Little crusty.
If she is to go and investigate, I'd advise that we don't go anywhere near the little crafty place.
Why?
Why? Because she is an incredibly powerful cleric. Dealing all the radiant damage. I know she might be pissed off and like so to say fuck this place, but I also think that she could be like a burninate any vampire I come across.
But if she doesn't,
But
I'm not scared. I've just seen. I'm not.
but if she doesn't,
Come on, you're an undead fiend of the night.
I know, and I got this way, and I'm happy this way. I was just a sad, lonely, dark soul before.
No.
She cannot be any stronger than Twon was.
I think she could actually, yeah. Twon had to get up close to you to do the things that he did. She could do that from any distance.
If she could do it from any distance, we'd already be dead.
But if she doesn't take the bait, what's the plan now?
Then we burn down the church.
Burn down the hospital.
Burn down the hospital. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a fuck's the church too. Fuck it.
But we need to get rid of her.
We could just ask around to see if there's any news. See if they're looking for a new cleric or anything.
I'm going to go to the little shack. That is my plan.
Where's the little shack?
I start putting on my cool clothes.
Oh, you know what? I'll go with.
Thank you. Anybody else?
I would like to leave this place.
I don't really say anything.
Wherever
I just
we
start
go.
standing nice close to you.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
You're the last one, Byron.
I don't want to
Are you the
be alone. I'm not a puss.
You're
I
a
am
puss.
a wisdom-based puss. A wise puss.
I suggest you wisen up then and come along.
Fine, I will go with you, but I will stand the back.
Oh, I really hope he dies in this outing. That'd be so good. I'm wise.
Are we bringing
If
the
anybody
boy?
else dies, that has to be your last word. Is fuck you all.
I would think so.
I already said that I was like standing behind you,
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah.
waiting.
Oh, Christoph is there. Ready to go.
All right.
I'll do
You're meant to
Okay.
be to get
I'll-
experience.
running out of
And
dark night.
Hansel, is he remaining here or is he coming with?
I'll give him the option.
It's just a bit of a scout and no harm will come. I'm sure you
Be able to
all
handle it.
should
Nope, not at all.
Get some rest. I know I haven't gotten much, so.
You skanky bitch. Be safe.
You too. Don't leave the room.
No.
Alright.
Although the piss cup is getting quite full. Chamber pot's real full.
Yeah.
It's actually a good mind. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. But no, that's probably actually a thing.
No, just set it outside and someone will deal with it.
Oh, God.
Nobody works here anymore.
Well,
Yeah, that's pissed off.
Measure cat.
Matt, can you deal with that? He's like,
Just throw it on me.
Drink it up, baby.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Yeah. He's into some P-play. P-play.
So we'll assume you guys scoop up some blood from the fountain today, or in all capacities. Like as long as you're red rooming, yeah, you guys can rock your feasting out there. All right. So everyone's going. Nobody's holding back. Byron?
No, I'm
I'm
going, which means I'll probably die. It's a famous movie trope and things.
But you're only one day away from retirement. You can do it.
Yeah, you're only one day. What are you gonna do with your retirement? I don't know. Actually,
I'm gonna buy a boat.
I'm gonna buy a boat. You see this picture here? This is my sweetheart. I'm gonna see her.
She's down at the beach house. Miami.
Move down to Miami.
All right. So you guys head over, heading through this area to LK.
what's the quarry looking like as you pass by?
Quiet,
Out of
desolate.
curiosity.
Caution tape.
Yeah, there.
Like, is
It has been cleared of the dead, for one thing, but is quieter and darker and lonelier than it's ever been or ever looked as though. I mean,
Great. Good.
yeah, it seems as though it is a place for, like, I would say even, general rumor around Anne would be like, go to the quarry if you want to die, because that's what's happening there this week.
Oh, we did that.
This week in Anne,
You want to
everyone at the
die?
quarry dies.
Not to the core.
Look, we
It's
made
a
the
pretty
news.
bad place to be. So
Hey, we ain't all about it.
We made
That's
the
what I
paper.
look like.
all right, so you guys head your way. Are you heading down through the quarry and kind of observing through things, or are you walking more through the streets and like through the buildings and such, I guess?
Streets and buildings.
Okay,
Yeah.
streets and buildings. All right. As you guys are kind of getting closer, You can all roll me perception checks.
Oh my god, first roll is my die.
Yeah, I did.
Is that right?
Yay!
Yeah.
It's been that kind of section, you know?
Oh my god, you've been so bad today.
This one's been good to me.
22.
23.
4.
I got an 18.
It's good.
Did you guidance?
That's your first roll as the guy.
She can't guide.
I know.
4.
I can't.
Okay, yeah, Byron, you're focused on something else that's happening. I don't know.
I'm looking for a piece of wood actually.
Still looking for a good piece of
Like I want a nice plank. I'm going to write
sorry,
welcome in when she comes out through the door.
What's your...
Surprise!
Oh, 21.
Okay, and Damien, what was it?
Lezen.
Okay. So yeah, you and Byron are discussing something or what have you, but not paying too much attention in order to see
you,
this.
frills are audacious.
No, they're
out.
going to come
Should
back.
not come with frills. It's the modern fashion to be clean cut without frills.
No, listen. In
I wonder where
about
the
2
publisher-
years, that's all going to come back, I tell you.
We are going to be dead in 2 years.
No! Don't think like that.
We're already dead, you fool.
You're right, yeah. We're going to be dying still, I think. I don't know.
So as you guys are, maybe walking through this little alleyway discussing this,
Nothing.
Wick, Yura, Christoph, and Evanor, what was yours again?
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may.
All four of you guys see the glint of several white-robed figures standing around the outside of this house, basically, like in a little circle. So amongst them, you see
How many rooms?
How many?
Several.
several.
What is several?
That means 7. No.
More than
You see,
2.
More than 2.
yeah, you see a woman with, like an elven woman, long silken hair of deep red, and skin that is like bleached, like like that of a rose petal, and kind of like long white robes, basically, on top of which. And then you see 2 other figures standing next to her that are very clearly like womb bearers as well. You see, there we go. Bald, like smooth, round-headed individual that you would have seen actually in the window of the hospital.
my friend.
And then you see another human next to them. It's a little bit shorter, very like small, and sweet looking, with like short blonde hair. That's like straight like rays of the sun, basically. And you can kind of see their robes over like the breastplates, things like that. Like they look to be
I have a question.
much like the dwarf that you guys encountered at the quarry.
Okay.
I have a question. The bald womb bearer, same one that you saw in the window. Is it the same one that did the sick check, the wellness check on him?
On Damien, yes, actually.
Knew it.
This is your third one.
We're like best friends at this point.
You better go say hi.
My previous best friend died.
I would like to
Shame.
duck
So you
into
guys
the
see them ahead,
shadows.
yeah.
Shadows.
We're gonna need stealth checks.
Can we scuttle up to like the roofs, maybe?
Scuttle. Scuttle.
Depends.
No, but
I was going to say something before people roll, but
Vampire dice for the win.
I was going to use
A lesson.
That's another
I
trace.
rolled
Pass with a
like
trace.
5 times.
but I think it's too late now.
Sub 10. Every roll.
Yeah, too late now,
Yeah.
unless you want to use your action to cast it, but that's probably gonna draw attention.
25.
8.
Oh, yeah.
5.
That's a 4.
I'm gonna
boys, we're
roll.
getting spotted.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
Sun's getting real low.
I was trying to get past the trace.
Hi, friend.
Let's just go up and say hi. Let's talk to them. Do that, hello.
So through the like alleyway of buildings, you see them, and you kind of hear the voices. Damien and Byron behind you guys. They all turn their heads within like the same 2 or 3 seconds that you guys register them, and like begin to kind of scuffle to the sides. They see you, and you guys do your thing where you're like, I'm going to try and get out of the line of sight, and then they see you dip into the shadows as they kind of just like, huh, out from the shadows!
So many shadows.
You come into the shadows.
Who are we talking to?
So like some of you guys might be hidden. What was
I rolled a 25.
Ariel's roll.
Wait.
No, I rolled a 12.
Oh, my bad.
So Yura, what was yours again? 4?
4.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
11.
Byron.
8.
Literally just Evanora.
Classic.
So Evanora, you guys look around, she's gone.
Bonus action high.
The rest of you guys are like basically like against a wall, just no cover. It's like
Weird,
I'm in the shadow.
No. Oh, shadows. Shadows.
Yeah.
Trees for shadow. Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
okay.
Did you guys make this because I say shadow? So
Yes.
Yes.
Great for perceiving.
All right.
Should have made a drink.
You hear
We know
a
it's
voice
fine.
call down, and it's just kind of like, "Come not near us, vile creatures, or I will banish you from here.
Okay.
Our business is not with you tonight.
Oh.
Be gone from here."
Are you Rebaccalai?
Yes, and I will banish you with the light if you come anywhere near us.
Well, we have information for you, so we could leave or we could give you the information.
I don't know. I'm just playing it as I go. Keep going.
Come closer.
You just said you'd banish me if I come closer.
You
Make
have
up
my
your
word.
mind.
You do no harm to us, and we will do no harm to you.
Inside check.
Sure.
Little boy insight.
I think she's a mean lady.
I don't like this lady.
She sounds like my mom.
What one's speaking? Is it the bald one?
That one. It's an outline.
No, this is the long red hair
Down about her, but I like her.
elven woman.
Voice of an angel.
Shut up, child.
You dug your whole way in it.
You come to me and I'll come to you, but we both walk away from our respective groups of vile creatures. A parlay.
Tell her to you something.
I'm assuming you got my letter.
Okay,
And be like, I'm not working the vampires of the city.
I'll persuasion check. I'll allow for a persuasion check.
Gold die.
Gold eye?
No, gold hasn't shit.
Oh.
Because he was so
the
good.
letter was
I burned
pretty.
it out.
The letter was pretty nasty, though. I will say. It's like you're gonna burn it down. And then...
Yeah.
Hey, I never said I was a good guy. I'm just saying, like,
It was like, get the fuck out of my town.
Style.
16.
Okay, 16.
Alright.
Honestly, 16. Okay.
16.
And on a 16.
Right along mustache hair. Yeah, it hurt. I know that sound. They put it in those days.
Yeah.
Just you. If I see the others move, we will smite them.
Okay, everybody. Remember, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna walk out. Wait, but we're going like perpendicular to the groups, basically. Like if
So if
You know
they're
what I mean?
standing
Like-
here, you guys would be like somewhere in this little alleyway here, what have you, and you're shouting between these two homes.
yeah, so basically my idea is to if they're over here and we're over here, I want us to kind of walk out this way and meet over here, so we're
Okay.
both as
In
far
view,
away from our
but in
parties as
view,
possible.
yeah.
You walk over
Yeah.
there, you walk over there. So she starts walking that way. She casts light on her
Not daylight.
pendant, basically, that she
No.
has symbol in her hand, and just illuminating it. The other two cast it upon their maces, and you just see light as she descends down the hill. Yes,
Can I climb onto the roof?
yes, but I'll require another stealth check if you want to stay hidden.
Fucking wall.
Having flashbacks to Tim being like, you know what, if I can say anything. Talking to Clapus, and then Lucian's like,
I'm gonna begin casting a spell.
Clapus was like, what's that? Everyone rolled initiative. And I was like, what the fuck?
Natural one. Okay.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Not one?
Do you not have an inspiration?
I used it.
Oh.
What? Plus what?
6, so that's 7.
7. Okay. There's a chance.
Seven's okay, right?
gotta
There,
keep the blood dive.
clerics have low whiz. Hey, you have blood
No,
dive.
they don't.
You can use.
I know, but it's too
That was a
late.
joke.
Okay.
Just played one.
I feel like I have to use way too many.
How do you want to roll this?
So roll a 15 and a 24.
So they obviously see a vampire crawling up on the roof.
So as Rebaccalai takes like maybe 15 steps down the hill, Evanora, you kind of see her disappear from your line of sight, and you climb up to try to
I'm also
get
getting
a better vantage point.
Right?
Yeah, you're matching
on
step.
the opposite side.
So you're kind of like
I want to be in line of sight with Rebaccalai, but like on
Yeah.
the other side.
Yeah, I feel you. So you start climbing up. There's a moment where you have to kind of like leap to get onto the edge of the roof to pull yourself up, and as that moment is, your body is very, very exposed for just a moment.
A little
And
shingle rolls off.
these two other womb bearers are just watching the group, and they absolutely see you as you hear one of them call out, "Treachery!"
Oh, so good.
I drop down.
And that's where we're going to end our session tonight, because we're going to roll for initiative.
What? So close. So fucking close. So close.